Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and we are live. That's right, guys. We are live. I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something, guys. Who are we gonna piss off today? Who are we gonna piss off today? I got to tell you, so who are we going to piss off today? We've already had Suckerhorn yesterday. Who are we going to fuck off today? I don't know. Who are we going to fuck off today? You know what? Marcelo's a good target. Actually, he came on Lux's morning show. He's having a chat. He was okay. It was okay. He was okay. You know, he was really cool. You know, that's what I think there. I got to tell you, it's I got to tell you guys, it's very, very. We got his first super chat, Patel G01. Hey, it was okay until he announced the Lemans was the Superclone. I didn't see it. What? What the fuck? Hey, he what? Hey, what's going on here? Octo fuck Missimo. What the hell? Wait, what? Whoa. What the hell? My God, the Superclone? You're joking. Link's already been pinned. Look at this. What the? Guys, let's run the intro and let's start the show. Let's run the intro. Mike the Snake. I missed my Mikey.
Hey, Archie.
Hey, man, I miss you so much. You know that? It's great to have back because we can't survive without you, man. We really missed you. Let me come and talk. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year,
Mikey
Archie.
Here. And it's so wonderful to have you here. It's so wonderful.
Good to be back.
Yeah. What's going on? Tell me what's happening, man. What is happening in your world there?
Well, I got that COVID shot that just laid me out for the last 3 days.
Man, that didn't treat you well.
That's where I've been.
They treated you like a bitch.
It had me laid out, and when I'm feeling sick, my fuse is very short, and it would not have been good for me to come on. And so I just
people sense that. People sense that, and they start to play on that. You know what I mean? They sense, they smell blood. You know what I mean? It's like a shark.
Yeah,
they can smell.
Absolutely.
They can smell blood, and Mikey, it's the first today. How far away before we get the car? What's the go?
Well,
with the car?
I'm hoping tomorrow to be finishing the money portion of the deal, and
Yeah.
hopefully um, uh, dealing with the smog. And then once I get the smog done, which might take a
I thought you just
day
want a
of
straight through exhaust. Wouldn't a straight through exhaust be better?
on transfer of ownership, I have to get the car smogged. It's just California law. Okay, so I have to get the car smogged, then I can go and get it registered in my name and get the tags for it, and then I can drive it legally on the road without
Does your car
chance.
have a cat? Does it have a cat?
No, this particular model and year was a no cat model.
Oh man, the cats killed them. You know that?
Well, they had something else. They had a special exhaust manifold that everybody just removed because after 25, the rule used to be if a car was 25 years or older, it was smog exempt. Okay. That was from all the way 50 years ago, it was that way. Then in like 2018, they changed it to 1975 and older. Mark!
Hi, Archie, super chat.
Super chat. Where have you been? We got a super chat in here. We got a super chat from NV Scotsman, $3. Happy New Year, Arch. Any advice from Lux to Last? You know what? My advice from Lux to Last. Any advice from Lux to Luxury? Fool, that book there, man. It wasn't as good as the dog trainer book. I wrapped that together as a printer test. That book started out as a printer test to see printers if they were working properly. And
It's still available for $10 on Amazon, guys. So you can get yours immediately, and then
now let me say this to you, Marky. I've got to tell you, Happy New Year to you.
Cheers, darling.
So in Australia, it is actually the 2nd of January today.
Yep.
That was quite a show yesterday that we enjoyed.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. Wow.
I had to bail at a certain point because family stuff was happening, and we went out and we went to a high class golfing range with alcohol and food.
Nice.
And spent the New Year's golfing, so that was rather nice.
I didn't know you played golf, Mark. I like playing with
Mikey. It was my first time.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah. And Satan Kitten's uncle is like a very, very good golfer, and he just gave me a couple quick tips, and bam, was that
nice. You're a natural.
Well, I hardly, but it was kind of fun. But Archie, you were on a tear yesterday. I enjoyed every minute of it. And today you asked who you're going to rip up next, and I vote for anybody but me, Mike, and the rancher. Anybody else, as far as I'm concerned, fair game.
What happened was I had some cheap champagne 20 minutes before the show.
You pre-gamed.
And no, but it was just I don't know, it just makes me really nasty and really shitty. And the thing is, it's like Viagra, okay? It's like Viagra. If you don't, for example, Viagra, it doesn't work. Like if I took Viagra and there was a very handsome man next to me, I wouldn't get an erection.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way.
But if I had a really sexy Chinese lady next to me, it would work. You know what I'm well.
What if she was a doctor?
Yeah. Look,
by the way, I want you to hear something.
No.
I want you to hear something.
Please, Marky. I love you. You know.
I love you. Well, yesterday. Well, we'll discuss. But let me see if I've got the right file. Hang on.
Oh my God.
Oops! I just accidentally called the police. Give me.
Oops. Fuck. I don't know what's scarier, the fact that the police is on.
Marky, you are the greatest friend I could ever have. You are always, when you come on the stream.
Now, seconds after that, you went on and on about how lovely I am. And seconds after that, you go, Goldberg, you can say some really stupid things. And then you just kept going. But the one I really want to play, that wasn't the one I wanted to play.
Yes.
The one I really wanted to play. Let's see.
Okay, Archie, Clyde, stop that. Archie, what's your message to the doctor?
The message is, I just hope you are happy, and I really want you to have a fantastic 2024. I will never forget our time. I have moved on. I found somebody else. But I just want to let you know that your time with me was more precious than all the money in the world.
Okay.
Well, I love that. Your time with me was more precious. You really meant to say my time with you. But what you told her was...
Hey, who's the celebrity here? who's the E-grade celebrity?
I just want you to know that your time with me was the best you'll ever have.
Sorry. Okay. I
That was
lost
beautiful.
it. Okay, thank you.
I'll
Marky,
be sending that in to her tonight.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Marky, I want to say something to you that's very precious to me.
Oh.
And that's your love of animals. One thing I would have to agree with you is that I think, you can tell a person by how they treat their animals. That's one thing I've always found you can do. Somebody who treats animals with kindness, they are generally good people. Marky, what do you think? Do you agree with that?
No.
No?
Yes.
There we go.
Of course. Mahatma Gandhi said, you can judge a society by how it treats its animals.
Yes. So how do we treat our animals in the West? Not very well.
Well, we kill like 1 million chickens a day. But supposedly in a humane way. I don't know. I think most Westerners are very in love with their dogs and their cats and take good care of them. But I mean, I'm in a profession where, I see and hear all too often people just dropping their dogs off at a shelter at the drop of a hat. They get bored or they have a quick little problem.
Don't they feel bad about that or not?
Well, some people don't. Some people just turn them loose in the park or the forest. But
they do that.
I mean, why? Because they're lazy, horrible, vicious, violent people. People do it. But
I mean, to be honest with you, you're better off to put the animal down than to leave
it. Listen, there are worse things than being dead, and cold, hungry, starved, hit by a car, and dying slow is one of them. Yeah. But by and large, Americans and Australians love their dogs and take pretty damn good care of them, by and large, which we can talk about right after this super chat.
Super chat. We got a super chat from Patel G01, $5. Mike the Snake, will you destroy your Superclone Hulk on air for Archie's audience?
There's a possibility. Yeah.
You got a Superclone Hulk? What the fuck?
Yeah, I was on the dungeon this morning with Mental Jock, and there was this talk of rumor about Marcelo's new watch being a Superclone, and I expressed my dislike of that and my dislike of Superclones.
You can't hear a word you're saying.
Yeah.
God, Mike, don't say those things about Archie. I thought you liked welcome back.
I was on the dungeon this morning. I got up early and it was just on, so I jumped on.
No.
And I heard the rumor that Marcelo's Lemans watch is Superclone, and so I expressed my distaste for fakes and clones. And my brother unknowingly was in Singapore and bought me a Superclone $40 Superclone Hulk.
He didn't know he was in Singapore. He was unknowing.
No, he just didn't know that like I would never even consider wearing this or anything. It's still sitting in the bag on the on the shelf. And
that's okay, man. Whatever. Look, the thing is this. It's let me get the next super chat. Super chat Patel G01, $2. Top 3 Daytonas in the current catalog, Mark.
Well,
I would say Lemans. If I was to pick 3 Daytonas, Lemans, Platona, Panda.
Oh.
I think you lost me because, I think you're right with the.
If I was to pick it,
third one.
If I was to pick it from the previous year before the Lemans came out, you know what? If you said you could have 3 Daytonas, you know what I would pick, Marky?
What would you pick?
What is a Plutona?
The platinum.
Oh, platinum Daytona. Okay.
I would pick. You know what I would pick, Marky? Actually,
Meteorite.
four Daytonas: Panda, Maserati two-tone,
Ugh.
John Mayer, and then Platona. That's a
Well,
four-piece.
my only question is the rainbow off catalog? Because if it's in the catalog, then I take that over the Panda. Otherwise, you pick the perfect three. I'm just not sure if the rainbow's in the catalog. I don't have the catalog, Andy.
I'd love to have that as an everyday beater, wouldn't you?
Which?
The rainbow.
Everyday beater. Sure. I bet you Sod can tell us if it's on.
You could do that. You could wear it every day, couldn't you?
Well, if you were Sod, yes, indeed you could.
Yeah.
As you know, Sod is the generalissimo of his country. He's got the nuclear codes. I mean, if you're going to launch, wouldn't you want to look down and see
exactly all the beautiful colors and how they illuminate in the light?
Sapphires, rubies, diamonds, emeralds.
Hey,
I mean, that's like a treasure chest, pirate's treasure chest right here.
One trick that I learned from my jeweler about diamonds is hang some Christmas lights up high. Just have them on in the room, and your diamonds will glitter in every color, and they will just be that much more brilliant than in bright light.
Super chat. Where have you been? We've got a super chat here. Little Dave, $20. Happy New Year to the Archie.
Thanks, Little Dave.
$20, a big one from Little Dave to welcome in the new year. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. What do you think? 2024 is going to be kicking ass.
Well, let's just say the watch market doesn't have that much further to go down, so I hope it pulls itself up. I hope it's a nosedive that pulls itself up.
Okay, so
not me. I wanted to go all the way down to where I can go back and get my watches back for half of what I.
Fair. That's a fair point. That'd be a buying opportunity.
I got a super chat here. Look at this here. This is a super chat from the Zeal
Patel.
And I got to tell you something interesting. Super chat Patel G01 $5. Pull up Breguet's website and choose one piece you love and one piece you dream of. Okay, I'm pulling it up now. I've got to tell you something. Breguet itself there. I'm in the Donny Haynes club. Me and Donny Haynes. Okay, so let's pick a timepiece that I really like. Let's just have a quick look here. I just want to check something out. Now you notice if you go to the Type 20, they've only got the two new ones. The one I've got is no longer available. This is the two new Type 20s. And I got to tell you, I prefer this one with the bezel.
They're very
technical specifications. It's this watch here itself is 42 mil, so they've made it bigger.
Ooh, I like it.
The previous Type 20 was 38, 39, a little bit small. This has blown out, and it's really quite beautiful. I wish it didn't have the date. If it didn't have the fucking date, it would be better.
Oh, the punches.
Okay, so let's pick a piece. So Patel says, pull up the website, choose one piece you love and one you dream of. So the piece I love is this new Type 20. I think it's real. This is their sports, because what they've done is it's a now bigger. That was the criticism of the Type 20 that they had before. So this is now bigger. Okay, one piece I dream of. Let's go now. You got in the Breguet. You've got the traditional, the classic complications, marine, Type 20. That's the ladies one, heritage, and high jewelry. Now fuck high jewelry, because I would probably go for a classic. Look at these. Fuck that. Looks a bit classic. Traditional. I would go traditional because I think it's a bit more manly. I want a manly watch. Look at this.
The other one?
70. That's the classic 7097. Look at this. That is a beautiful watch. Look at this. I'd get it in rose. I like that. That's similar to the one that our good friend JJ had. Now, what would you go, Marky? Give me some advice, Marky.
I'd probably get right into the marine. Although I didn't I didn't hate that type, the new Type 20. I agree with you. It's nice. The only problem I kind of have with these watches is I don't like the strap gap. Like, why wouldn't they give you a curved leather strap for that to avoid hair poking up between your watch and the strap? The strap gap. It's stupid.
I agree.
And it's an expensive watch. Why not customize the leather strap? But I'd probably go into the marine. I actually like the one that you have quite a bit. It's chunky. It's got coined edging. It has a dive.
Yeah, it really does.
Donnie's watch. What's Donnie's reference? Do you know what Donnie's one is?
I don't. I can ask him now, but I think it might be a nice thing if I taped your New Year's greeting to him and you were maybe asking him to come back. The only reason that he doesn't come on the show anymore is because the punters, gave him a really hard time about his mother, who had only passed away a few days before. So it was just
aren't they great like that?
Yeah, a little bit. So anyway, if you want to tape something to him, Archie, you let me know. Let me
do it now. Let's do it now. Tape it now.
All right, give me a second. Let me. And Archie, you're on. I know you have a few words you'd like to say.
Hey, I just want to spend a special Christmas message to Donnie Haynes. Donnie, we and you we're rare Breguet brothers. Breguet 18-karat rose gold brothers. Donnie, we desperately need you on the show. We need the movement talk. We need to talk Breguet. Man, I'm fighting a battle. Nico said the Breguet is not any. He said, why would you buy it? He says, like a Jaguar. No, but it's a brand that had a glorious past that no one buys today. Come on, Donnie. Come on the stream. Come on. You want it. You're a fan. Come on, Donnie. Come on, and let's talk 18K rose gold Breguets.
Yeah.
All right. And Happy New Year, Donnie. Okay.
And Happy New Year.
Now,
Archie, can you pull up the Marine?
Yeah, I got the Marine on the screen. This is a Marine.
Oh, what about the one previous that it looks like it down to the 4 or 5 o'clock position has like a open heart or a tourbillon? I think it's an open heart.
But you want that in a Marine? I think in a Marine you want simple 3-hander because it's a dive watch, Mikey.
Well, I just curious to see it. If you could pull it up, you pulled it up a number of times already. Just a minute ago. I'd like to see it. Is it a tourbillon or is it just an open heart?
No, they got no. They got a proper tourbillon Marine. Let me call this up. Come on, baby. I'll get it. Just give me a minute. Give me 1 moment, sir.
Yeah, that's one.
Let's get it up. So this here. Look at this. This is a fucking. They've got it. Look at this. This is a.
Is that a tourbillon? Yeah. Okay.
Tourbillon. Yeah. Look at the price.
Well, I mean, if it's a tourbillon, you got to order.
$250,000 Australian, 200 US. Dead.
Yeah, at that high of a price, I probably might be shopping a different brand. But you got to expect any tourbillon to just be outrageously priced, almost, But for $250, I bet you there's a Vacheron tourbillon or a Patek tourbillon or something like that. If you were, getting tourbillons for probably that or less, it'd be my guess. I don't know. But I'm with you. I'd take the 3-hander.
What do you think, Marky? What do you think of this tourbillon Marine?
I think, listen, I know the tourbillon is supposed to show the height of horology, but it doesn't do a lot for me. I'm not a giant fan of the Romans, nor the rubber strap. I mean,
and the placement of the tourbillon on this one too is just like whack.
Who sticks a tourbillon on a rubber/plastic strap? What I do like is that it's a form-fitted strap, and you don't have the strap gap. So, I mean, I recognize there's a lot of horology here, but
I did see it on a bracelet too. So you do, I think, maybe have the option of running a bracelet if you choose it.
I'm just a cretin. I really like the one that Archie got, the Type 21, and
me too.
Especially
that thing's a home run, man. I love the coin edge sides, the lines on the side, and the sandwich construction, and the bezel. Fuck yeah, that that watch that Archie got is just 100% home run, and the price is right, and everything is just right about that watch.
Well, everything goes back to price.
The only problem is, the problem with a tourbillon is here. Look, I reckon this one, the rose gold one, looks better.
Delicate.
Yeah. Fuck me dead. $238 fucking $1,000.
That's crazy. Super chat.
Crazy. We got a super chat. Epic. We got a super chat here. We got a super chat. Where have you been? Patel Philippe, $5. Pull up Breguet's website and choose one you love and dream. So for me, actually, I tell you what, I fucking go for this Breguet Marine tourbillon. Okay, fuck that. Because you need a tourbillon when you're 30 meters under the water, don't you think?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So that's the one. That's the one you dream of.
Okay. Now we got a super chat here. This is from my good friend Patel Philippe Patel G01. $5. Go to the Piaget website and pick one to marry and one to flip. Now, can you flip anything from Piaget and make any money? Okay. If I was to buy a Piaget, I dare say, you know what I would buy? Seriously? You know what I would buy?
Something else? A Rolex?
I'd buy a ladies one. I think the ladies ones. But men's, let's look at the men's. You know, I like that polo looks fucking hot. I got to tell you that. Let's have a look here. Like, unfortunately, you know that one that had two dials that the punter had on the stream? Ever since I saw that, I can't take it seriously. Holy fuck, emeralds. Look at this, man. Look at that. Beautiful. I love the green. I got to tell you, that Piaget green is probably the nicest green I've ever seen. Okay, so you know what? One watch I reckon. Fuck me dead. They're expensive. $20,000 for a polo date. Fuck. That's Aussie dollars, I think. Is that Aussie or US? Fuck, these are expensive. Who the hell has $50,000 fucking dollars? So pick one to marry and one to flip. I reckon one to marry. See, I don't mind this skeleton. Oh, fuck. You know what? If I was to pick one, this is a brand you don't want to. I don't think you can flip one of these. I tell you what. You know what? I'd take one of these. Look at this. I'd take this here. Look at this. Perpetual calendar, 122,000. Fuck. That's kind of. Why wouldn't you buy a Patek at that money? I'd buy that, and one to flip. I reckon that the one that would retain value the most would be steel 3-hand. That's one you'd get the most money back. That's what I would do.
20.
Marky, give me your opinion. Give me your opinion, Marky.
Oh, man, I would never buy a Piaget. Maybe, I might buy it used on eBay from some schnook who, was getting screamed at by his wife to get her kitchen redone or something like that. And then I'd buy that. I'd buy that polo date for like, $7,500. Like you can't buy these. So like basically this is like Sophie's choice. This question is, how do you want to burn your money? You go buy this crap used.
Buy it used? Why would you buy it used?
Why would you buy it at all? Why would you buy it at all? You wouldn't buy a Piaget. If you're going to buy a Piaget, you might as well buy a Movado. Just go down, Mark. I'd get Cartier for this kind of money. For less than this kind of money, you can have a Cartier, and that shit has resale.
You reckon?
Cartier has resale, guys. Cartier will hold. Like even in this weird watch market, Cartier is kind of holding. Yes. Cartier is not a loser anymore. It's the second most recognized brand name in watches, right after a Rolex. Nobody ever heard of Breguet. Piaget, yes, the watch aficionados have heard of it, but it doesn't have a lot of appeal among the punters. We've got more super chats. Just be aware.
Super chat. Where have you been, Mikey? Just quickly, any Piagets you like, Mikey? Okay, he might be away from his phone. We got Epic Paul, $2. Thoughts on the new Doxa 300? Doxa?
I've got a Doxa. You know who loved Doxa?
300.
You know who was my Doxa brother?
Beta Pro. What is this?
Well, it's a new watch apparently. Blue Shirt Buddha was my Doxa brother. We both had the 300 sub T.
Yeah, Beta Pro on the website. Is this it here?
Yeah, apparently I hadn't seen that.
I like it. I like it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
That's textured dial, beads of
holy fuck. You know what I don't love? You know what I don't love, Marky?
PVD. What don't you love?
The price. Fuck me dead. 4,000.
Yeah, that
was never that good.
That's
fuck
stupid.
Me dead.
Fuck
me dead.
Yeah, you know what?
And they want the same amount if you want a rubber strap or you want it on steel. It's the same fucking price. Are they delusional fantasists?
To quote Don Haynes, me no like. Yeah, I don't like it because you can get the regular. Well, of course, we're in Australian dollars, guys, so let's remember that. But American dollars, you know, I bought my 300.
What is that? 2.5?
Well, that's more. Yeah, that's about what they go for.
Fuck me dead. That's a lot of money for a Doxa.
No, they're about $2,500. They're popular. They have a really, really committed fan base. You can always sell a Doxa. It's like Zen. You want to dump out of a Doxa, you can do it. And it'll hold most of its money. And if it gets old and rare, then even a little more. And the same is true of Zen. The collectors are fanatical about this watch. So yeah, you're actually pretty safe in a Doxa. Ask Blue Shirt Buddha. Say a small prayer for Blue Shirt Buddha. But remember, Doxa was one of his favorite brands and mine. We both like it. Excellent tool watch. If I have one complaint about it, it's the loom is just weaker than you would think on a dive watch. But Doxa, and their bracelets are awesome, and their clasps are quite decent. Adjustable on the fly from the back with a ratcheting clasp. So they're very decent, and the beads of rice beautiful.
Yes, Doxa. Do you love Doxa as a brand?
I like it. I don't love it. I like it. I feel like I have two, which is probably one more than I should have bought, but I'm a glutton for punishment. So I have two. I have the 900 and the 300.
Wow.
You know what? If you look at the 900, just put it in for the 900. I have the 900 turquoise. Search the site and find it.
The 900, but I thought we're staying. Okay, 900.
Well,
600. Where the fuck is the 900? They got the what the fuck?
I don't know. What are they? What do we got here?
600 or 1500?
No, just
900.
Try it. See if I got my.
No.
No.
They don't have. They got a 1200, 600.
200. 200. Wait, the 200. Go back. It's the 200. That's what. Yes. That's it.
Yeah, I reckon that's actually one of the nicer. I'll be honest with you. That's a really. How much is this?
Like 900. It's like.
See, this is what I don't, Marky. This is what Doxa level should be. $1,500. Yeah.
900 US on beads of rice. Scroll down, find me scroll down, find the turquoise.
Oh, okay. They got a here we go, turquoise. There you go. Look, perfect. Actually, Marky, you're 100% right.
That's the one
I don't understand why is steel bracelet the same as rubber.
I don't know. Of course, you have to buy it on the steel, and then you add the rubber later if you want. But you get it.
But why would they do that?
I do not know. I suppose because those rubber straps. If you zoom in on them, what you're going to find is that it's a very specialized bracelet that is curved end link and is textured to look like beads of rice made out of rubber. Like bring it up.
Here, John.
Yes.
Just hang on, John Lynch. Actually, that's James Lynch. We'll come back to this Doxa. James Lynch, $10. I want to get a white gold Breguet dress watch.
Jimmy,
it is battered. Is it battered? Is it? What's he saying? Battered. It is battered. Battered. He's saying what? I think he's saying it. What's better? 514 BB, 5177 BB, 7147 BB, all have white enamel dial.
Well, we're going to have to look at these guys to help him pick.
Let's have a look here. So
for $10, we're going to help him.
5140 BB. Let's have a look at this firstly. Oh, that's just a very classic Okay, that's actually nice. That's a classic. Fuck me dead. The price isn't so nice. Fuck me dead. You could be getting a paddock for that sort of money.
Really?
5177 BB stands for, that's the white gold reference.
I mean, these are nice, but how much are they?
That's the 5147.
It looks like a Calatrava kind of would if it's close in price.
Look at this. Now these are look.
Alexa, how much is 35,000?
James, are you buying this new or second hand?
Good evening, Mark. 35,000 Australian dollars is 23,800.
23.8 US. Woof, that's stiff.
That's a lot of money.
You know what? You're 100% right. You can actually get a Calatrava for less.
I know. Now, James, are you buying this used or new? Because he might be buying it on the used market. Now, the other one was I haven't told him which one is my favorite. The other one is okay. So they're both pretty. You know what? James
says he's buying it used. Used. He says used.
Yeah. Look, okay. You know what, James? I got to be honest with you. All three of those. You know what? You
how
and
much
Rancher
did it drop?
used to make you and Rancher used to make fun of me, right?
Yes. Well, they all did.
You know, I got to tell you something. I would seriously be seeing which one's the best deal. Which one can I get as cheap as possible? Because Breguet, those three are pretty good. It's like five identical. But you know what?
But listen.
There was a bit of truth in that, Marky.
Of course, but what if these watches fall by half and fall by 50%? Now they're down to like $12,400. You're only a couple thousand.
Chrono. Let's go and chrono it. Let's chrono it, hey?
And they probably don't drop quite by half. So maybe by a third, which means that you're in Patek.
Let's have a look. Chrono 24. Let's have a look. Let's see
how about that new Calatrava with the Guilloche dial? That's the one to have, man.
Oh, look at this. Now these prices here. Hey, how are you, Machine Gun Chris?
What's up, Archie? Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mike. Machine Gun Chris. How much is this? How much? Don't do it.
Sorry, I'm just
speaking of the devil, we've got Marcelo has just joined the stream.
Marcelo,
is the watch real or fake? What's the reality? What is the truth?
Where's the rumor come from?
we call this Superclone. This is the only thing I can say. We call it Superclone.
Oh, so it's a fake, a counterfeit, just like you and your hair.
Well, we call it Superclone.
No, it's not.
What made you do this? What made you decide to do this?
Why did you buy a fake? Why would you buy a fake?
I didn't buy a fake. I bought this for retail, but now we need to call it Superclone.
All right, so it's real.
It's complicated.
Well, Marcelo, I have been saying since the beginning that you have.
Actually, I got to be honest with you. You know, there's this part of me that's actually pleased it's fake.
Well, if you believe so, but I didn't say it's fake.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing, Marcelo.
I don't understand. It's a Superclone. This is real. It's a genuine Rolex, or it's not genuine Rolex.
It's a genuine Rolex that I need to call it Superclone now.
That's just,
you know,
I don't understand.
Mental retardation is a terrible thing.
Well, you got to explain. Is it real or fake? No. What is
real? It's real. Of course it's real.
So is it a Daytona with a Lemans bezel?
Where's the receipt?
I show it in my unboxing. If you guys go to my video, you guys see everything.
Nobody can stand to watch your video. We can barely stand to hear the sound of your voice. It's like nails on a fucking
It's like a chalkboard scratching.
But you know what, guys? Here's what I'm going to say. I don't believe this is a fake because Marcelo, as bizarre as he is, understands what happens to YouTube demigods who put fake watches up. You just never recover from that. So I don't think he would do it. I don't think so. Marcelo, I don't think you're that stupid, and that's the best compliment I could ever pay you.
Is it a real Daytona Panda with a Lamar bezel?
Also, I want to visit you at your restaurant one day. I really do.
Thank you.
And I expect to pay. But
you and your husband is more than welcome to come.
You are most kind, and I would like to visit. And there's no way that Marcelo would try and pass off a fake. There's just no way. So. He's enjoying appearing on your show, Archie. He's enjoying the controversy and the attention. But this is not a fake. There's no way. Okay. Super chat.
Super
fake.
Super chats here. Let's turn him down a bit. I don't know how to take him at the moment. So to answer the Breguet question, James, I got to be honest with you, man.
Don't
I want to buy that pre-owned. Let's get here. Patel G01.
Archie, how much? Real quick, sorry, how much was it pre-owned? You showed it, but I didn't catch prices.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so this here, they're not cheap. 18,000. Like you can still
again, that's Calatrava money. Wait, 18.
Yeah, 16.
US?
16.
Yeah.
You get them from 16, 18. Okay,
You're right.
That was the
territory.
That was the 7147. Now, if we look at the Breguet 5, I think you're going to find they're all about the same. 5177. Let's call that up. How much are they? Low to high. Let's have a look. 10,000.
Well, now
10,
you're under the Calatrava now.
These are 38 mil. That's quite a nice. That's a beautiful watch.
Yeah, that's a good.
It's a small
and then the other one was the other one was the.
By the way, we don't see the screen. We don't see the screen. By the way,
we don't need to, Marcelo. We've got the pontiff to interpret for us.
5140. Look at this. You can get these from. These are actually quite good bang per buck. Look, 10,000. Now that's actually pretty cool, isn't it?
That's pretty nice. Yeah.
So what? The date is a bit sideways. The second hand.
Yeah, but you got your Type 21 for 8.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't like this for 10. I like a Calatrava for 17, 18.
I was going to say the dealer probably more than likely.
How much money you lose in this one when you buy it for 10?
At 10, I think you're pretty safe. You're not. JJ, look, it depends how much. Okay, this is the 540. Was the other one? That's the 540. Look at that. I don't know if I'd go for the enamel dial. Personally, I'd go for this type of text. I love this much better than the enamel. The enamel doesn't really pop for me. I love their classic Breguet dial. That's fucking beautiful.
Shouldn't you just buy a Relique?
It's got a guilloche or something around the edge there.
Super chat Patel G01 $5. Mike the Snake, would you consider donating your Superclone Hulk parts to watchmakers in need for training, or do you want to sledgehammer Sally it on it?
Well, first of all, the Superclones, the movements are actually a little different than the real deal that I've seen. There's been some things pointed out. I've watched some videos on how to tell the difference and stuff, and so you really couldn't practice on it and learn anything about the real deal. You'd just be learning on a watch that could be any watch.
Mike, do you have a shotgun, Mike?
Yeah, I do, and that's probably what I would do. I'd put a bullet hole in it.
If you go back on my channel, if you go back like 3-4 years on my channel, you'll find a bunch of, I shot him up with a 22. A bunch of watches shot. So I'm just saying,
really.
Yeah,
that's great. Yeah,
really, for sure.
I thought I was going to be the first one to do it.
Yeah,
man, you beat me to it,
Mark.
A shotgun, and you need a couple cameras so you can capture it from different angles, and then you slow it down. But I'm just saying, I would shoot that.
Oh yeah, no, I got a 12 gauge with a slug in it.
I know you don't want a slug. You want like buckshot so that it disintegrates.
Oh, a slug disintegrated. Believe me.
Well, that's true. But what if you miss?
Listen, Mark. There's a lot of people in this watch community that sometimes cannot afford this kind of watches. If they buy super clones or clones just to make them feel better,
I would rather have a $2,000 Doxa than a fake $20,000 Rolex.
Same here. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel the same. I'd rather have like a $1,000 Seiko than a $500.
Right, because you know what? The fake gives you cancer. That's just the long and the short of it. The fake will give you cancer of the brain, and then it goes down to the cancer of the wrist. And it's because you're trying to appear to be something that you're not, whereas you really could have quite a nice watch. Guys, a $2,000 watch is about $1,800 more than the average man will spend on a watch in his entire lifetime.
Yeah, so, I mean, even $200. If you talk to most people, they're like $200 on a watch.
Exactly.
Like, You gotta be kidding me! Unless today everybody's buying these iWatches. I don't know what they cost, but I have no idea. I've never even looked at.
Actually, they are not cheap. They're actually not cheap.
I assume they're.
Frank is like $600 to $1,000.
Fuck.
Super chat. Let's get going here.
Okay, I gotta catch up here. We got a super chat from Phoenician Cedar, $2. Marcelo, what can I add to hummus to make it acidic?
Lemon juice, for fuck's sake. I don't even I can answer that, right?
Lemon juice, a good. You need a good quality sesame paste. How we say
balsamic vinegar. Balsamic vinegar.
Is tahini. How do you not know?
If you have a good
chat, Ken Fresno, $2. Super fake. It's a rumor, and I started it.
Well done,
Yankee
sir.
Doodle, $2. I tried on the Breguet. The lugs stick way out.
Lugs
Yankee
for
Doodle's
miles.
very hard to please. He was going with Romanian women, Russian women. Very hard guy to please. James Lynch, $5. Thanks for the great answers. Also love your Type 21, but too big for my punny wrist.
Puny. That means very little. Puny. Puny.
Fair point.
Wow. You know what? You could. How about there must be a way to bulk up a wrist.
I just woke up now.
There must be an exercise. This is, guys. I've got big, beautiful 7 1/4 inch wrists, and I'm going to tell you right now. There's an exercise to,
Mark. I get mine from riding motorcycles.
And that's how come you did so well when you were in jail.
Wrenching. Using tools and
tools
stuff like that.
It's tool time.
I remember that show.
Remember that TV show?
Sorry about that, Chris.
Yeah, Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Yeah, that was a funny show.
Every time I say to Satan's kid, you know what time it is? He goes, tool time. Like, no.
I love the neighbor that never showed his face over the fence, just his eyes, And
Super chat.
Yankee Doodle, $2. I have a date with a chick from Argentina tomorrow.
I can give you the pickup line. Don't
cry for me, Argentina.
No. I know how to seal the deal. And for dame la chocha. Just practice this. Dame la chocha. Now you do this after dinner or after dessert, but dame la chocha. That's all.
What does that mean?
Let me say it slow.
Dame la chocha.
Dame la chocha.
La chocha.
Very good. Well done.
Usually Argentinian girls are hot.
What it means is it's go time. Super chat.
Super chat. Where have you been? Patel G01, $5. Would you get a 5146 or a 5040? Prices are close. Which and why? So let's call this up, baby. So the Patek 5040, I tell you what, it's a perpetual calendar, but it's a little bit, how do I put it? It's a Torno case. Okay, this one, it's 50. Okay, here's one, 50,000. Actually, fuck, that's got a bit of a scratch there, hasn't it? Look at that. Shouldn't you? Anyhow.
It's not the most beautiful Patek, I can say.
It looks a little bit like a Herman Mueller.
No, but Marcelo, how are you the arbitrator of style?
Well, he's got a Lemans.
Well, I mean,
how can you be the arbitrator? By the way, guys, $20 and we can boot Bird Brain.
$20. How about 10?
That's cheap.
How about 10? How about 10? Let's make it 10, okay?
How about 750? We're in a good mood.
Now I got to tell you the Patek. Okay, I tell you what, the Patek is beautiful, but I think the 5146 is more beautiful because this is cheaper. You can get this cheaper. It's cheaper.
Also nicer. It's also nicer looking.
It's a big size. It's 39. It's a modern size.
Archie, I'm sorry you're not a celeb chef. I'm sorry.
I love that cooking. What's the show called? Cooking. What's it called?
Cooking like crazy, I think.
What's
Cooking like
tonight's
crazy.
special?
Oh yeah.
Why didn't you call the channel Cooking Like Crazy? I don't understand that. Why didn't you call the channel Cooking Like Crazy?
It's not too late. Marcelo,
It was a decision that he decided by
He had a weird
by
name
the
for that
humor that he
channel.
saw me. Sorry?
I don't understand. He called it SLG or something. I don't understand what the hell that is.
For reasons of copyright.
So, well, that's
Marcelo,
ridiculous.
what's tonight's
That
special?
doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Now you're a copyright lawyer? Marcelo, that doesn't make any sense.
It's
I don't buy
complicated.
it. How is it complicated? That's bullshit. I tell you now, it's
That's why
bullshit.
it's complicated.
It's bullshit. But I don't think he has any money to do anything. Why don't you just put them on your own channel? The other channel. Why don't you put them on your own channel?
Also for reasons that I don't want to get. I don't want to get.
There's no point coming on the show if you're not
process.
going to tell us the reasons. There's no point coming here if you're not going to tell us
Because
reasons.
it's not clear. You know, you're
What's not
demanding
clear?
you're demanding answers on things that even I cannot. Even I don't know. You know, this is the problem. If you demand an answer on something that I knew or something that I can answer, I would. But I don't answer not only because I also don't know. You know, not necessarily because I don't want to.
Yeah,
Super
understood. Okay, here we go. Ken Fresno, $2. Marcelo, can you send Mike the Snake the link for the fakes?
No, you don't need to. Thank you, but not necessary.
Who said it was fake? I don't understand this. Who said Marcelo's watch was fake? Who started this?
Well, you know, the biggest story is that you should pay attention and watch more. Usually, your second show, the Lux show. It seems you don't see the show
Yeah,
at
the
all.
dungeon.
That's why you're very confused.
Yeah, I think that's where it started. I don't know where the rumor started personally.
So because you didn't see the show, you should look in your show more often. This is what I can say. Anyway, we call it now.
I was sleeping.
The Superclone. I know. We know that.
Mark, how do you feel about Marcelo? Do we keep or boot?
Okay, sorry, I was dealing with a very specific request from Satan's Kitten. A request that I was very happy to grant. But what was the question?
Do we boot Marcelo or keep him? He's just really annoying today.
No, I feel like he's annoying. He's annoying you. I understand this, but I feel like we could get at least $5, you know, for his corpse. Marcelo, you're willing to stay here until we, you know, get money to get rid of you, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm annoyed for a purpose.
Marcelo, call him anything you want, but he's a team player. $5 to get rid of him, guys. And Marcelo, the more you talk, the quicker that $5 will come.
Yeah, okay, I see.
What's tonight's special? I want to know what's on the menu. What's tonight's special?
Is nothing special up to the 5th of January. We are closed.
When we reopen, I understand. Okay. Do you make your own
Mike,
bone broth can I make bone broth in a pressure cooker?
On what?
Bone broth.
I guess you can. I never really did it. I have a pressure pan, but I don't do this kind of food.
You don't make bone broth? You just simmer stuff. Well, you can do it in a crock pot, but you got to simmer the bones for like 40 hours. And then you get a very lovely bone broth, which is just completely filled with collagen and minerals. And a super chat. By the way, Patel Philippe has been forcing us to talk watches all night, and I feel like that is his master plan and a good idea. It is. Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. We've got a super chat
right now.
Patel Philippe, $5. A more accessible perpetual calendar versus an annual Archie. Look, the problem is, if it's not the right one, it's a compromise. I could easily, you know what? I'm in a different phase. Okay, so let me explain this to you. I can't go vintage Rolex, not because I don't like them, because I sold so many vintage Rolex and they've gone through the roof. So I can't go back there. I can't go for those Patek's, they were kind of the Patek's were late 90s, early 2000s, because I had the collection stolen. I don't want to go there anymore because I've lost so much. So the whole point is I'm going for modern wearable. That's my new genre, modern wearable.
Yeah, but it's very confusing. Don't
Yeah,
you
but
guys
what?
all
Yeah,
said-
but what? Yeah, but what?
No.
What? Yeah, but what? What?
No,
You're using
not
too many
all-
words. You know, Marcelo, you need to halve the amount of words you're using.
I know, but
Okay.
all of you guys said that the market is crashing. The prices never was lower now than
What the hell's he on about,
the last 2
Marky?
years. Maybe it's time to buy any pieces would be okay.
I really love
Let me
TINTs.
translate that for you, Archie. Marcelo, you got to learn to lower the register and enunciate a little so we can actually follow you.
Enunciate.
Okay,
That's
so-
it.
Use your words. Use your words.
He's using words, but you're just using them
No,
very
so
fast.
the last 2 years now is the lowest price ever.
There
Maybe
we
it's now time to buy any piece because
I agree. This is buying opportunity time, guys. You know,
We got Machine Gun Chris on the screen. Machine Gun Chris, he's there. Machine Gun Chris is in the audience. Machine Gun Chris, how are you, my friend?
I've been good. I actually was going to ask Mike. I heard you're close
Now,
getting the
You sent
930.
me your address. I promised to send you
yeah.
that watch. You know the watch?
super chat.
Yeah, I appreciate that,
The what?
Archie.
I'm sending you the watch. I'm doing the envelope now, okay?
Oh, Archie, I received my postcard from you. I believe. I haven't
Oh,
opened it
beautiful,
yet.
man. Beautiful.
I'll open it
Beautiful.
right now.
Yes. Oh, let's do that full screen. Just very quickly, I'll grab the super chat. Watches 6. Oh, there we go, Mikey. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up.
Opening it on air. Here we go.
Read us the return address, Mikey.
Here it is.
And, especially the watch.
Oh, there's no
that,
return address. There we go. Merry Christmas.
It's
I didn't bother writing a return address. Open it up.
It's got a beautiful picture of ArchieLuxury,
Oh,
and it
An
says
old-
to
an
Mike the
oldie,
Snake,
but
thank you for your love. Appreciate everything you do for the show. Have a great time with the 930. Love always, Archie. Thank you so much, Archie. And written in really, really, is that brown ink?
Yeah.
It's a very
Yeah.
cool color ink.
Yeah.
he
And
might have dipped that in his own feces.
he also gave me a couple of business cards that look very professional.
Are they
Very
from
nice, very-
are they from his IT days?
Yeah, I would probably say so.
Now, Machine Gun, I need your full name. Can you send me your name? Machine Gun, can you WhatsApp me your name? I'm gonna.
Yeah, what's up, you? My
Thank
name-
you,
what's his
Archie.
name?
And then there's the artwork.
Wow. Oh,
Is that a
shit.
sperm? What is that?
Don't
Is that
tread
a
on me.
Mike the
Don't-
snake. There we go.
That's a
Thank you,
tire.
Archie.
That's a tire from the car. Yeah. That's exactly. There
Yeah.
we go. And we got a super chat here. Super chat. Where have you been? Watches 63, £5. Does Marcelo know the other name for the circuit? De la Saf. There we go.
Well, I mean, you don't really need to. All you need is like $55,000 US to buy that watch, and a willing AD. You don't really need to know the Lemans.
Look, the watch that you have right now, the left-hand GMT, now is the best watch to buy because the price of that one going to
Now,
skyrocket.
Marcelo,
because it
let me
was
ask you this.
17.
Can I ask you something, Marcelo? You are a restaurateur. How is the restaurant going? It's not going that great.
Because I'm closing now for 5 days.
It's not going that great because times aren't that good, right? How
How's
can
the Japanese?
How can you give financial advice to the punters? Please tell me that. Please. How could
Well,
anyone
I
seriously
mean,
listen
I
to you?
think-
Why
I
should
think-
somebody listen to
To
you?
me,
Please
I
tell me.
see. Why somebody
Why-
listen to
why-
you?
why
You
should they
had
listen?
You also had a lot of shit.
Because he's the
should
punter.
why should anybody listen to you, Marcel? I'm asking you the
Yeah,
question.
why people should listen
Why-
to
why?
you either?
Why are
know,
you closing
also
for
have a lot
5
of
days?
shit.
Why are you closing for 5 days, Marcelo?
Because you know why, Marcelo? This isn't a
And you know
democracy,
the-
and you can fuck off today because it's my show. There you go. Get fucked.
Time
Get
to
fucked.
go.
There
Time
you
to
go.
go.
It's my
Listen,
show.
can I just say that Archie has been speaking the truth for about 12 years on Facebook or YouTube right now. the original guru of how to buy a watch, which watch to buy, how to retain value. You're looking at the man right now, the man who spawned like 1,000 competitors, 1,000 wannabes, including myself,
The
definitely
nucleus.
Marcelo. This is
The
the guy
nucleus.
right here. The entire watch genre is Archie's to own.
Exactly.
That's
I mean,
why we watch him.
I just
Yep.
can't believe Marcelo. He comes here. He's suddenly the instant expert. Why would anyone fucking give him any credence? Can you please tell me that?
I cannot.
Why would anybody give that guy fucking anything? I'm just lost.
Maybe
I am lost.
maybe you need a bird.
You know, I'm just lost.
It seems he has a knack for obtaining really hard to get stuff, but that's about it. You know, like
And the money, got it. Let's give him
and
that.
he does seem fairly knowledgeable on the watches.
Oh my God! Do you think he's a gigolo and his wife pays for everything?
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. You know, he's a very interesting character. I don't mind him in small doses. In all honesty, I don't mind him in small doses. Small doses.
What if
Smaller the better.
What if he's like Ron Jeremy, ugly, crazy, unpleasant, but he has like a 14-inch penis?
Unfortunately, we've
matter.
seen
What
his
you find
penis.
is that
Maybe that's his secret, guys. Maybe that's his secret. I could not tell you. But nonetheless, the reality is he's got some nice shit. Good for him. Now get the fuck off out of here. Get off my phone.
I'm actually sending some stuff to my good friend Machine Gun Chris.
Oh,
Machine Gun Chris, see there?
I didn't get a Christmas card. Well, I did get an I love you on air, so that was good.
Actually, Marky, you know what?
Don't worry about it. I've received many things from you over the years. A signed autograph.
Okay, Marky,
you ripped
I have got to you know what? I want to do something today on air, okay?
All right, hold on.
I don't like waste. Do you understand? I hate waste.
I understand.
So what I would like to do is I got a few Christmas cards that the people didn't give me their address.
Send them to me.
Yeah. So can I please? This is a late Christmas gift. I got some cards that I'm going to re-gift now, right? So Marky.
Yes.
Marky.
Yes.
Can you please send me your postal address in WhatsApp, and I will immediately. I won't dox you, but I will do a card now.
I'm not worried about you. Besides, I have your address too.
No, there's nothing secretive. It doesn't.
I know.
It doesn't matter.
Look, you have it now. Now you have it. And by the way, that's my actual address. I usually give out my suite at the UPS store because you need that for the punches.
I'm so lazy. I couldn't be fucked.
No, I am.
You know how lazy I am or not?
I don't want these motherfuckers painting my driveway.
Yeah, it's a bit nasty. Now, Mark, I'm even going to put some business cards in there for you as well.
I want you to say something to me. If you're going to mail me Machine Gun Chris's card.
No, this is Machine Gun Chris.
I understand.
This is. I want to get that out. That's for Machine. But Chris, I need your last name because otherwise I just put Chris on it.
I just need the personal touch.
I'll send it to you.
I need a love note.
I forgot to post that. That's one for Jax. I got to send Jax's Christmas card. Can
I get a love note?
Now I've also got to send a packet of cigarettes. Double Happiness. You know who they go to?
The doctor.
I honestly don't wish people badly. You know,
you were so drunk yesterday that we came this close to calling the doctor on air.
I just.
I'm glad we didn't.
Toyota Mo, I'm sending Toyota Mo a Beamer pic. What do you think? I'll send him a Beamer pic.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be good for Toyota. I've got a few photos for my Toyota Mo. So Toyota Mo,
Homo.
I've got a super chat here from Patel Philippe. $2. Marcelo remains undefeated for Viper Eyes.
Now, Mike the Snake just posted a comment that I'd like Mike the Snake to actually read.
What's that?
You just posted a fucking comment.
Well, there's somebody in the chat asked when am I gonna get my car, and I just posted I hope to be driving it back home this week.
This fucking week.
I'm hoping. I mean,
Mike, the amount of doubt, the amount of scoffing, the amount of irony, the amount of criticism, the amount of
believe me, I'm as on edge or more on edge than anybody about everything, and I'm really hoping that a number of things have to happen. The owner lives in San Francisco and has to drive up, and we meet hopefully tomorrow, and we finish our dealings, and then I've got a couple things to do to the car still. I got to change the oil and flush the old fuel out and put new fuel in it. And then I've got to get it registered and smogged, and then I'll be able to legally drive it home.
Well, you deserve good things, Mikey. I hope it all comes together for you. Keep us informed.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I've been daily. People ask every day I'm on.
I mean, you sacrificed for this car. What did you?
Oh yeah, I'm all in, man. I'm all in.
You sold all your watches.
Sold your Rolexes, yeah.
Yeah, no, and my Ducati. The love of my life at
your
the
motorcycle,
time.
Your beloved Ducati.
We already said that wasn't good because you're diabetic, and if you come off the fucking thing,
I think that was a good move.
I made that point, and I stand by it. I think
you love that bike, you did love it, but you did love it.
Oh, I still love bikes, and I may even buy another one someday.
No, Mikey, it's bad for you. We've already discussed this, Mike.
It's not good for me to be riding.
Archie, have you ever motored a motorcycle?
Actually, in
Bangkok,
those motorcycle taxis.
Yeah. Did you ever get on one of them in Bangkok?
Yeah. Well, the bastards charge me more. Pumpoi farang. Pumpoi.
That means fat. That means fat in Thai. That means fat bastard.
Too much.
Archie, I have never gotten on the back of one of those fucking motorcycles. I always got a tuk-tuk because I'm deathly afraid of motorcycles and also deathly afraid of super chats.
I had a Harley back home in South Carolina, but I wouldn't drive one here.
From Little Dave, $2. Mike, will the car be staying in a garage? Yes, it will.
Absolutely, and it probably will never be driven in the rain ever. And yes, it has a spot.
You can drive it in the rain, Mikey.
And the pina coladas. I like pina coladas and driving in the rain.
Yeah, I'll drive something else in the rain. I'll drive my Nissan Cube in the rain.
That's a fun little car.
It is. It's actually great. And being square, it actually has more room inside of it than you'd ever imagine.
Mikey, I had a Honda Element.
Yeah, similar car.
Yeah, and I thought it was adorable, and I loved it, and I drove it from Illinois, from Chicago to Arizona, and then to Palm Springs, and then to LA, and all the way back. It was a huge trip. And then I sold it, and I missed it, and I bought it back. I bought another one, an orange Element, and then I never drove it, so I gave it to my daughter, and this is 10 years ago, and she is still driving. It will not die. She's still driving it all these years later.
Now, Marky, I've just done the card for you. Can I share this a late Christmas card for you?
You go ahead, but I'm going to prepare to try. I'm going to try not to cry, but go ahead.
Okay, so here we go. This was re-gifting some cards, by the way, guys, for a $5 super chat. I will re-gift. I've got a few cards here to re-gift to somebody new. It's a late Christmas card.
$5.
There we go. Merry Christmas. You could use it for next year. And here we go. What does it say? I'll show you exactly what it says there. And it says there,
you crossed somebody else's name out.
To Mark, thank you for your love. You are fantastic. You are a fantastic friend, and I love you. You are my favorite gay friend. I love you more than money. Love always, Archie.
Okay, first, two things about that. I love the fact that you crossed out Curly and put in Mark. And second, I love the lie. I love the lie that you love me more than money. So those two things, crossing out Curly and lying to me, bald-faced lying, make it a very beautiful card. I will treasure that. I'm going to frame it.
That's
if you're going to
great.
frame it, I'm going to give you something else then.
I'm going to frame it. That is going to my friend. That is going to my friend Carol, who is a framer, and I'm going to double mat and frame that fucker.
Okay, if that's the case, I'll send you something else then. Okay.
Yes, please.
I will send you some. I'll give you a bonus. Okay.
I want a bonus.
I got some bonus. I got a bonus for you. Now, come on, guys. $10, and I will re-gift you a Christmas card. Okay. Come on, guys. Re-gift late Christmas card, and I'm going to put a bonus in there, Mark.
Do it. Also, it was $5 a minute ago.
How's this? I'm going to give you an autograph pic wearing the Breguet. Look at that.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm coming back. Oh, it's beautiful.
Look at that.
I'm very happy.
Look at that. Look at
We
that.
have a lot of super chats stacking up here. We need to get some help.
Super chat. Where have you been? We got Patel G01. What is the most iconic chronograph, Daytona or Man on the fucking Moon? You know what?
Yeah. I hate
I'd
to
have
say
to
it,
go
but
with
go
the
ahead.
Moon Watch. I'd
Yeah.
have to go with the Moon Watch. What do you reckon?
Well, I went to the fucking moon.
Man
You
on
know,
the fucking moon.
The Daytona only went to Paul Newman, but the man on the moon went to the fucking moon.
Yeah,
Well,
they
Paul Newman
only
is-
went 220 miles an hour.
Right, there you go. Also, the Daytona saved the moon shot. What fucking Mercury, Apollo, what was that? But they used the Daytona like they'd all been dead. Anyway, I'm just saying, it's a beautiful thing. I don't like the Daytona, but you have to admit,
Chris, you haven't sent me your last name, Chris.
I'll send it here shortly. Let me send it to you.
Can you put it in the private chat? I just want to address the card so it's out of my to-do list. Just put it in. It's nothing secret. I just want to send the card out, the watch to you. Put it in the private chat.
super chat from Patrick D.
Here we go, Patrick D. We got a super chat. Thank you so
Patrick
much there, Patrick
D.
B. $5. Mike the Snake, can we expect you to become the Magnus Walker of San Diego, running outlaw on the main road and back streets in the off hours? I love Magnus Walker. Yes, indeed. Do you love him?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to nighttime drives on Highway 1, which is one of the most windy, beautiful roads ever, from here all the way down to Southern California.
Will you take the PCH?
Pacific Coast Highway. I think that's the same thing. Highway 1. Yes.
Do not go over the cliff.
No. Definitely not.
That drive from San Francisco to LA on the Pacific Coast Highway is the most beautiful drive in all of America.
Yes. Agreed.
I'm actually set. I've got yours, Marky. I have got your pack.
I'm very
Your gift
touched.
pack.
I'm touched.
Putting a couple business cards in as well.
I'm touched. I'm going to sell them.
And guys, if you want your own personalized re-gifted card, I've got a few left.
Super chat.
I got a few left there, Marky.
Beautiful.
We got a super chat. Super chat. Where have you been? We got a super chat. Jason M. Happy New Year, everybody! And we got Doc joining us. Hello,
Doc.
Jason M. Thank you so much. So much.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Is it time to end the stream, Doc? Is that what's going on here?
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Here we go. Super chat. Patel G01, $5. Which watch was more impactful to the brand, the Royal Oak to Audemars or the Calatrava to Patek Philippe? I'd say the Patek. The Patek, they brought the Calatrava when the Stern family bought the company in the early 1930s. And they introduced the Calatrava. That was probably more significant because they were on the verge of bankruptcy. That's why they sold the business and the Sterns bought it, and the rest is history. But the Royal Oak, it originally was not successful. The Royal Oak was a slow dog. It was a slow dog, Mark.
That's why I was going to compare Royal Oak to Nautilus rather than Royal Oak.
Is your name M-A-R-K or M-A-R-C, Mark?
Mark with a C.
That's what I thought.
That's right. Like Marcus, but not Marcus. Mark.
And you dot your I with a little heart, right?
I do.
Yeah. Cool. Very cool.
There's no I in Mark.
Well, there's no I in team.
You know what? The envelope I'm using also has Curly's name on it.
You know what? Just cross that shit out, and I'm going to treasure it all the more. Because, you know, Curly and I have a love-hate relationship, and I believe that you can chalk that all up to the sexual tension. But, you know, at the end of the day, I love having a card that was going to originally go to Curly. It's going to be actually sweeter.
I got a couple I got a couple left. I got one for Lux Report. I might give that to him when I visit him. I got one for JJ's friend, the captain. He never came good. I got one for JJ. JJ never gave me the address. I got 3 cards left, $10 each, guys. And I will glue in a photo, autographed, and also a business card will be included.
I got 2. I'm special.
Special.
Exactly. We got a super chat from Yankee Doodle. $5, Arch. I still treasure the postcard you gave me of your BMW. It's posted on a very prominent spot on my office furniture. Thank you. Actually, Yankee Doodle's a great guy. You know what I love about Yankee Doodle?
Tell us.
I was on a date and he didn't mind being brushed aside. Okay. There we go. Doc's on there. Doc is on there.
My internet today, it's blowing outside. When the wind is blowing, my internet sucks.
Oh, that's no good.
Doc, does it? You know, if you put a tinfoil hat, does that help stabilize the Wi-Fi?
Now, Doc,
I'm wearing the tinfoil hat, and it's not helping. But the wind is blowing.
Doc, do you have hyper photo electric sensitivity?
I do not. Why would you ask that?
Well,
Patrick
because,
B, Mike the Snake.
Yes.
Please give us your watch pairing for the 9:30 in the following scenario: wrenching, Outlaw Street, and track days. Well, in Mike's case, Speedy. Mike has got the Speedy or the Pog.
For the time being, wrenching would be one of my Seikos, either the probably the Samurai, or the Orange Monster.
the Orange Monster.
Outlaw Street. Well, for the time being, the only other watch I've got is my my Speedmaster. So for Outlaw Street and track days is Speedy. But I do hope to get another racing watch, probably a Monaco. So that would probably be what I would wear on track days.
Steve McQueen.
Yeah, for sure. So there you go. He was a big Porsche guy. Drove the 917s, I believe. And so
I was very upset to find out that Archie had sold his Monaco without announcing it to us.
It had a Salida movement. We teased him. We fucked him up. We kept telling him it had a Salida movement, so he sold it, and then we, told him we loved it.
Well, I would have bought it.
It's a big watch, Doc. It is a big watch.
I know it's big, but it's square, so it still would lay on my wrist.
Doc would get laid. Mike creating epilepsy. Doc, can you tell us as a chiropractor why flashing lights induce epileptic seizures?
It's always puzzled me, but there was a video from Wang Chung. Everybody Wang Chung. You guys remember that song?
Tonight.
Anyway, the video didn't have flashing lights, but what it did have was quick cuts. And they had to give a notice that it caused seizures in people.
Actually, that's like the Peter Stuyvesant commercial. You remember the Peter Stuyvesant commercial? You remember that?
I don't know that commercial.
Let me see if I can find it, okay?
But people who are interested, they should look up Wang Chung, everybody Wang Chung, check out the video, see what I'm talking about. It's not flashing lights, but it's just quick cuts and your eyes have to adjust. So I think it could be the adjustment more than the flashing of the lights. But I don't know because I'm a chiropractor. So what? You know, I don't know.
I have a confession to make. I've been trying to avoid eating the last of the Cinnabons for like 4 days, and then I just gave the fuck up and ate it in like 15 seconds.
Was
I'm
it
gonna
just
say,
one
I'm
or a
gonna bet
box
that's
of
good.
them?
No, it was a whole box, Mike, but it was the last fucking one. Nobody else ate it. And I've been trying to avoid it. And so that one Cinnabon has been sitting there since Christmas.
You couldn't resist, huh?
Can
I'm
they
not-
last that long? I mean, are they
Yeah,
really supposed to?
it's good for like a week.
In the last 4 days, I have had water and one yogurt.
You know, I hate you right now. Do you have abs, Mike? Is that what you're going for? Like one big ab?
No, in fact, my abs are ripped because of my surgery. So I have diastasis recti, which means my.
Wait, that sounds sexy. Could you say that again?
Yeah, I know it's a terrible sounding thing, but my abs aren't joined in the center. I have
The
no core.
Rancher is joining the stream. Hello, Rancher.
Crazy.
What's up, guys?
Crazy.
So, how are you feeling there, Paul?
He's doing pretty good, by the way. Clyde.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm surprised.
Rancher, can I send you? I'm feeling great. Can I send you a re-gifted Christmas card?
Do it.
Sure.
I gave him some hangover tips.
Now, as for you, Doc, actually,
Yes,
Rancher, I tell you what. You know what, Rancher? Fuck this. I want to send you some love, right? Okay. I've been let down by a lot of men lately. Okay.
I don't want to hear about your dating life.
I've been let down by a lot of men, and what I wanted to say.
So has Mark, but don't hear him complaining about it.
What I wanted to say was, I want to give you something. I want to send you a beautiful gift. I want to send you a beautiful thing for you.
Take it, Clyde. Take
Now,
it.
Rancher, because JJ didn't give me the address. What am I supposed to do? So let's get this to. I'm going to re-gift. This was the card for JJ. He never gave me the address, and I asked him. So Clyde, can you put your? Where's Clyde gone? He's back. Clyde, can you please put your postal address in the private chat?
Okay.
Ooh. Let me go check out the private chat.
I know, right? Can we trust them? Can we trust the private chat?
Hey, Archie, I'll be back in 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
2 and 2.
That's 62 seconds. No, that's 122 seconds for those of you who are paying attention. For those of you who are wearing a Speedy or a Daytona, 122 seconds. And go.
And we know the Daytona beats the Speedy. Come on, let's just get real. You know, come on.
Well, are we talking value retention or are we talking, heritage?
I tell you one thing that is actually interesting, Mark. You know what I really did like? We were talking before.
What?
That Doxer that they released. It's too expensive, but man, that's fucking ridiculous.
It's not cheap, but it's a very substantial watch with a lot of heritage.
No.
And I'm
you
gonna
guys
tell
had
you right
Marcelo on and you chased him away.
Well, thank God.
Hey.
But you know that Doxa is going to hold value.
Super
Archie. The Doxa and the Zen are going to hold value.
How much does a Doxa go for?
There is a super chat.
Super chat. P-Cars! P-Cars, 1970, $9.17. Happy New Year, AC3 panel and punters. Now, P-Cars.
You know what? He's sending a message about a 917, I think.
P-Cars, I want to send you a re-gifted Christmas card. Please, can you please email?
Whose name are you going to cross?
P-Cars, you're on WhatsApp. I think you're on WhatsApp. Can you send me your address? And I will send you this Christmas card.
Whose name are you going to cross out? Whose name are you going to cross out?
I got one for Captain. Captain, that's one of JJ's friends who never fucking fronted.
I feel like it's very cool to have, I actually have Curly crossed out on mine. That's super cool.
Yeah, and I think it'd be a good idea.
Patel, we got the P-Cars. We're on P-Cars right now.
Oh,
Patel letting us know that we missed one. But
he's a good guy, you know. I know. I saw him in New York. I had a good chat to him. His wife is lovely. She's got her own boutique travel business. He's got a couple kids. Filipino guy, hardworking. Love the man. Love
Mabuhay, bakla.
Shit.
Happy New Year, AC3 panel and punters from P Cars. We got Patel Philippe, $2. Missed one above P Cars.
You got it.
Okay, here we go. Patel G01, $5. Archie went on a date and brushing aside one of your OG punters. Are you at the dark candlelit spot in Chinatown discussing what exactly? Yes. That's very, very true. I actually brushed fella aside.
Did you?
Yeah, but I was in a bad way mentally. I got to tell you, I wasn't well.
Well, you've got
to Clyde. Thank you for all your help and support. You are a great friend.
If you write friend, hold on, whoa. You got to spell friend PHR.
I love. Oops, I'm going to cross that out.
Y-E-N-D with a PH. Friend.
H-R-I-E-N-D.
Yeah.
I love you more than a
super chat.
I love you more than a 90s Mercedes. How's that? Mercedes.
Well, it's probably a lie, Clyde, but it's got to make
biodegradable.
No. Mine is past the biodegradable.
I know. Biodegradable wiring. Loom.
Super chat.
Okay, we're getting this one done here. I'm doing it now for Clivers. There we go. I'm sending this out to Clivers. We got another super chat here. Brent Mark II Brett, $3. Daytona is a poor man's Speedy.
Actually,
it used to be.
It's a rich man's Speedy, is what it is.
It sounds like this Brett person, MK2 Brett, is buying into the hype about the moon landing. Check out the AI and what the AI has to say about that. Check it out. The AI found the China photographs of the probes on the moon to be real and authentic, and found that the 69 photographs of the astronauts on the moon found those to be fake. That's the AI.
Really?
Bruce,
what about the movie shots of them bouncing along, with catching much more airtime than normal, with just a little foot flick, and then they float along, but for 10 feet. And how did they pull those off? The movies of the astronauts, and it just.
I'm not sure specifically which ones you're referring to, but there are.
But
there are videos showing that the astronauts appear to be on pulleys elevated.
Oh, okay. Wired. Yeah, that would make sense if they had like 30% of their weight, being pulled up on them. That would imitate what what looks like. It looks like they weigh a lot less, and then with just a little skip or a little flick of their feet, they fly pretty far and a little higher than normal.
I gotta tell you something. You know what, Doc? Would you mind putting your postal address in the private chat? Because I want to send you. I'm going to re-gift one of these cards to you.
Oh no, you already sent me one before.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yeah.
You got one.
I don't want to steal somebody else's.
Okay.
Don't want to be stealing somebody else's.
Although it hasn't arrived yet, but I'm sure it's on the way because it was just last week, I think.
Okay.
I got mine.
When did you get yours, Mikey?
Yesterday, I think.
Oh, okay.
Day might before be yesterday. Yours should be coming any day now.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. They were good times, Doc.
Absolutely.
They were very good times. And I even sent to you, remember we had that great photo? You got that photo from Swinging Kangaroo.
Yeah, I did. Thank you for that, Kangaroo, if you're out there.
Super chat.
That was a great photo. I really love that. We got a super chat. Where have you been? Patel G01, $5. Archie, pull the picture I sent you and read the message. CB. Okay, here we go. Pull. What does he say? Pull the picture CB sent you. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. Fuck. Absolutely beautiful image here. I'm going to bring it up. Just give me 1 minute there, guys.
Mark, was that little post directed towards me?
No, no. We're talking to Pete Cars, who was asking about getting a dog for his daughter, who is likely to ignore it.
Oh, well, my dogs are definitely not ignored, but they're definitely tearing things up in the house.
Here we go. This is the
Coda
look
loves
at this.
to
This
just
is a
shred
3,
stuff.
2, 1 photo. Look at that. It's a 3, 2, 1.
Wow, beautiful.
What do you think of that? Isn't that one of the most beautiful movements you've seen?
Hand wind.
You realize it's
a lot of work.
I love hand wind.
Super chat, Mr. C, $1.
I'd take a hand wind
But
over
you
an
should read
automatic.
it.
Mr. C,
It's
$1.
nice to have Mr. C back, isn't it?
Thank you, Mr. C. I appreciate it.
So it just only shows the difference between perspectives and horology. I mean, after all, Mike would rather have hand winding, and I'd rather have hand finishing.
Oh no! I mean, believe me, I'd love to have both, of course. But I'm just saying, between automatic and hand wind, I would take a hand wind. I just prefer hand wind. I love the regularity of winding my Speedy every day. Just getting up first thing in the morning and reaching for the watch and winding it, putting it on.
There's a super chat. There's a super chat. Super chat now. Super chat now.
Super chat.
Super chat. Super chat. Super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Archie.
Oh my God.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Archie.
Super chat. Super chat. Super chatty. Super chat. Super chat. Super chat.
No. God damn it. Where's the lyrics? Super chat. Super
You
chat.
know why I use
Super
chat.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Okay, guys. I got an unboxing to do,
He's
okay?
back. He's
Wait, you
back.
got a super chat.
He's back.
Super chat! Super chat!
He's
Super
back.
chat, super chat. Where have you been? Yankee Doodle, $2. Is it a good idea to wear a yellow gold day date on a date? You fucking bet it is, man.
I mean, your chances of getting laid are pretty reasonable.
Yep.
Well, I don't think it matters.
Certainly not hurt.
Certainly, Marky, it doesn't make any difference.
Is that
The
right?
watch you wear does not make any difference.
Wait a minute. You've done extensive study on this. Are you telling me the watch does not make the man?
If you act like a jerk and you're wearing a
Well,
Lemans,
fair point.
it's
But
not going to help.
why would you act like a jerk on a date? Archie, why would you do such a thing?
You know, it's
That's
interesting though. I was
that's
out on a
idiot.
date with a school teacher, and she made it sound like she didn't like the fact that I
Did
was
she
wearing a
teach
shiny
you your
watch.
ABCs?
What's that?
Did she teach you your ABCs?
Eventually,
I've been buying some stuff. Now, look, I got to tell you, after the robbery, I had all my briefcases stolen.
No, after dinner, did you go straight to the paddling?
Okay,
Except for the one that you
I'm
fixed.
going to
with-
open this up so we can have a look at an unboxing. Now, Patel is in the chat, isn't he?
No, he's not.
Well, hang on a minute. You didn't get them all stolen. You sent the defective one to Patel.
That was one I got to replace. That's when
Yes,
I got to
and
replace.
you fixed it with Gorilla Glue.
Yes, I got something. Do you want to see it or you don't?
Let's go, big boy. Do this.
Da-da! Super chat. Get a super chat to see this.
All right. Well, then you
I
got to
paid
wait.
a lot of money for this.
Then don't
This is a
open
big
it.
old
It's something completely different. I thought this was an LV. You know what
we-
this is?
We all know.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! It's a
Oh,
watch
mirrors.
box.
We know what it is because you.
Holy fuck! Can I tell you what happened? I got really drunk.
Yeah, we know.
Okay. And I
Yesterday.
ordered
You were
shit.
there.
I ordered shit. Can I tell you this?
Super chat.
Holy fuck!
Super chat.
Stop.
This is super chat. Super chat on the
Super
floor.
chat.
Actually, sorry. I'm very sorry, Patel.
He's
It's not the
begging like he's never begged before.
Patel G015 collecting Louis Vuitton by Paul Puda. I want to send it back if it's not good. Is that okay? Do you mind that or not?
He spelled it like Pluter.
Pluter. Now, can I please bring it on the screen for you guys or not?
Plutar. Yes, please.
Oh fuck! This is a watch box. Sorry,
Oh.
sorry, Patel. I thought it was the Vuitton things I ordered, but it's something else. Okay.
Ooh.
It's double boxed. Double boxing. What does that tell you? Tell me what that tells you, Rancher.
Oh.
What does that mean if it's double boxed?
It means they had 2 boxes really similar in size.
Means that a single box wasn't enough. When one isn't
Okay,
enough.
it says Mr. Porter.
Mm.
What a fucking... Why do they do this? Oh, it opens like this. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! You want to see it or you don't want to see?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Sure, why not?
It's a big box.
Okay.
It's actually... It's a big box for a smaller box.
Fuck! Fuck!
Uh-oh. You just broke it.
Coffee all over it.
Yep.
Fuck!
This is why you can't have anything nice.
Fuck!
Just don't damage the lock.
You know that new carpet I got?
The lock's important.
Okay.
Fuck. Fuck me dead. You know this? Fuck. Fuck.
Grab a rag. Get a rag, Arch. Quick.
Yeah, I cleaned it up. Da-da-da-da. Look at this.
Very nice.
I think I chose a horrible color, Mark. Mark! You're my fashion guru. What the fuck?
Ooh.
Da-da-da-da. Let's open this fucker up. Okay, I'm going to open up on air. Marky, I'm going to open it. I'm going to keep my eyes closed, okay? Marky! Where's
Marky
Marky
might have
gone?
left.
I need my friend. Where's he gone? Marky! Okay.
I think
Marky!
he's taking a bathroom break, I think. Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, wait. Mark, are you there? Mark? Okay, if he asks, I sang the 12 Days of Christmas, and it was great, and everyone enjoyed it, and he missed it. Everyone got that?
Okay, here we go. I'm going to open it up. Tell me what you think.
Oh, I like the black.
You
What
like
is
the
that?
black?
Oh, it's black
brown,
velvet color.
chocolate brown.
I see.
Ooh, okay.
Blue velvet? Is it blue velvet or black velvet?
Hey,
Brown.
Mark.
It's black velvet cover.
Hey,
Yankee
Mark.
Doodle, we all ask ourselves that from time to time.
Mark,
And it's
where
got
are you?
caramel interior. What do you think of that?
So, Archie, what did you think about the 12 Days of Christmas just now?
Tell me that. Hold on.
I loved it. I
Thank
loved
you.
it, man.
All right.
Oh, it doesn't stay open. Fuck.
Return it.
It doesn't stay open.
Well, put a stick in it. You know, like get a
Super-
stick, like for a hood, for a bonnet.
Oh, one
No,
thing
like-
they have done is the watches
What?
fit nicely.
Super chat.
But it doesn't
Oh, there
stay
we
Very
open.
nice.
It doesn't stay
Booter.
open. You can't
Booter.
display. Doesn't
Fuck.
stay open. What the fuck?
I think
There
on
we
a flat
go.
table it would stay open. It's when
Super
it's
chat.
bouncing
Patel
around.
G01 $5. The best part of waking up is
Folgers. In your,
Folgers in your cup. What's
you know what? Folgers Colombian is surprisingly good.
That might be an American commercial.
Yeah, I was raised on Folgers Colombian, and it is good.
Very
What
good.
is Folgers? Is it a coffee or what?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like when I think about what like coffee should smell like.
Mike, let's sing it. The best part of waking
up
No.
is Folgers.
Folgers
Mark-
in
In your cup.
Yeah,
Okay, two things. Number one, he misspelled it. Number two,
No, that's the way you spell it, Clyde.
no,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
PHOLGERS.
Oh well, all right, fine. In Minotaurian.
okay.
In
But
Minotaurian.
You know, I grew up with coffee being made in the percolators. You know,
And secondly, Mark.
Yeah. I love percolator coffee.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
everyone
it
loves
tastes
percolated
tastes
coffee.
better. It's
Yep,
percolated
agreed.
coffee just tastes
Yep.
better.
Clyde still makes
Doesn't
cowboy
stay
coffee.
open.
Clyde makes cowboy coffee. He throws the grounds in a bucket, boils the bucket, and then strains it.
Is it the same one as the tobacco was spit in?
No.
Okay.
Now, Mark,
then it's probably better.
Also, Mark, we already had our sing along, and you missed it.
Damn it. Damn it.
I quite like the
Best
box,
part
guys.
of waking
See,
up.
No,
What
no,
do you
no.
think, guys?
No,
Do you like it or not?
I finally get around to sing it.
Does it stay open? I like it if it stays open. Otherwise, it's shite.
It doesn't stay
open.
They don't fucking tell you that in the. Why doesn't it
Maybe
stay
try
open?
sitting it on a flat table.
What?
There's no hinge. Is
Maybe
that
it just
sad?
needs to be
unhinged.
broken. Needs to be broken in.
Archie, super chat. There's a super
Super chat. Where have you been? William Goldrian. Archie, can I send you a picture on your mail? Put it on. You sure? Send it.
ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com.
I actually quite like it. To be honest with you, I like the box. I think the box is beautiful.
I'm on Instagram if you want to look for me, fuckers. Instagram. Chicago.
Meslowitz says he loves it except for the auto closing. He doesn't like that part.
Throwback.
Yeah, well,
Yay.
Yay.
it is what it is.
Well,
It is what it is.
It's a very nice box.
It's a yes.
it would be if it stayed open.
Well,
Makes
being
it
better.
flaccid, isn't it? It's kind of
look,
flaccid.
look.
How do you display the watches if you can't leave it open?
Quit teasing.
Yeah, well, I can't put them in there because I'll get stolen by the burglars.
Archie,
Okay.
you know what it is? It's not that it doesn't stay open. It's auto closing.
No.
Mikey, work with me, not against
I
me,
don't understand
Mikey.
why doesn't it stay? It doesn't. I
Mark?
didn't even think about that in
Yes.
the.
Yes.
Mark is just disappointed because you can't keep it up.
Well,
It really ought to not close, though, right?
It
Well,
should stay
no.
open, but
If it stays up for more than 4 hours, you should probably call a doctor.
if it stays up if a painful erection lasting 4 or more hours is not going to be painful for me, I got news.
boom, boom.
But
I
boom,
sell that
yeah.
stuff.
It's
All
actually
right.
beautiful. It's actually better than the LV box. You know,
Wait, does it smell good?
It
How's it
does.
smell? Inside. How's it
Italian
smell?
leather.
Well,
It smells of Italian leather.
I'm
Does the
afraid if
LV
you put your,
box-
I'm afraid if you smell it inside, it's going to close on your nose.
Does the LV box stay open?
It doesn't stay open. You see?
Be careful. Be careful. You know what? I think you just cut a horn off. The
I
horn.
don't understand. If it's on it, oh fuck! How does it?
Because
stay
there's
open?
no hinge. If you look, there's no external hinge. There's only a piano hinge. That's all you
Can I
got.
send it back? I think it's okay. I actually like the color. I love the brown, the caramel, and the brown. The brown, because I didn't want the color of the box to dominate. I didn't want that to dominate the. I didn't want that to dominate the watches. Okay, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. I don't know if I feel happy about. Have I got buyer's remorse? Can I ask you that? Is that buyer's remorse or what is that?
You'll know in the morning.
Is that right? When I want him to leave,
You have to sleep exactly.
I have to sleep with him.
Do you know what a coyote girl is?
Yes, you chew your arm off.
Exactly. So you got to wait and see.
That movie, Coyote. What's that movie called? That movie. You know that movie. They had a movie about
Coyote
that.
Ugly?
Coyote Ugly, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was called the Clyde Anderson story.
That's the subtitle.
I don't know what to say. What do you think of the box? Tell me honestly, guys. You like it? You hate it? What do you think?
Well, it's very pretty. I
It's
felt
very-
like I wasn't 100% sure you needed it, but it's a beautiful.
Well, okay.
Oh, that's right. You're one of those ones, aren't you? Sorry.
Well, you could have bought a watch for that. You could have bought a Doxa for that money.
No, see, no, Bruce.
You could have had a Doxa.
Exactly.
It's like
That
I
was
could have had a
fine.
V8. Bonk.
That was my Christmas gift.
Well,
Well, Merry Christmas, man. It's a nice
live
box.
long and prosper.
Well, on the other hand, a Doxa doesn't automatically close, does it?
No.
It automatically
no.
won.
What did you think, guys? Tell me seriously. Don't hold back.
Who wants to go first?
Personally, I think it's a nice looking box, but the colors, I don't really, they don't really speak to me. But
It doesn't pop.
if they speak to you, then that's all that matters. But it looks like a very fine box.
Mike, you bastard.
He kind of said it's boring, I think.
Not really. I didn't really say anything directly. That's just the color. I wouldn't have chose those colors, but that's just my preference. And can't expect everybody's preference to be the same.
I mean, I think it's
there's
very
nothing
rich.
wrong with that.
Listen,
you just don't like drab.
It's rich and beautiful, but
now this is the update from William Gaudrian. He's the guy. I don't know if you guys remember this. Remember, he was the Rolex. He collected stuff. Remember, he had the display case, and everyone sort of gave him shit about it. So let's just call this up now.
That was just joking around, by the way.
I know. It was quite a beautiful, I must admit, it was really well done. Look at this. He's got an update for us.
Let's have a look.
That's a watch case. Wow.
I believe I see
it's in his home. He's got the Hans Wildorf. This is special.
It's a shrine.
Shrine, yes.
Now, when I get to that level of ownership, I have an antique display case that takes all. It's super vintage, probably 200 to 300, maybe 200 to 300 years old at least. It's got curved round glass. That's
does it go back to Caesar?
No, not that far.
Caesar, I barely even know her.
But it probably goes back to the 1700s, early 1800s.
Wrecked him, damn near killed him.
Thank you, Clyde. I appreciate that.
Is this your case?
Yes.
It's very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice display case.
Oh, where's your case? Show me your case. Where's your case?
You're looking at
this is William Gaudrian's case. Now the next one we've got.
Okay.
What? Pay attention to the show, Mikey.
He also had look at this. He also had look at this. These are Basil World Rolex mementos. What do you think?
Oh,
fucking amazing. I think they're amazing. What do you think?
Yeah, those are nice. I have a Rolex keychain, which it's like a big crown that my AD gave me, and I thought it was kind of nice. And I looked it up, and it was like selling for $300. $300.
Super chat. We got super chat. Mr. C, $2.
Mr. C.
Every man needs a good box.
Whoa,
Mr. C. Shame on you, Mr. C. Shame on you.
Pulling it out, Mr. C. With $2, he doubled down on that.
Every man needs a good box.
Yeah, but he put that smiley face there. I think he's talking about more than watches.
Truer words were never spoken.
I think he's talking about something else.
I don't know, Doc. You went and sold your Poontang Happy Hour watch, didn't you?
No. I sold a larger chronograph version. I sold a Super Ocean Heritage chronograph.
Oh, good. I was concerned about you. I thought.
No. I still have the Happy Hour one, the 42 millimeter.
All right. I feel better.
Yeah. In fact, I was at a Christmas party and wished I had worn that instead. I wore the pre-Daytona, but I should have worn just
nobody. Yeah.
Nah, some of the women there, I think they would have appreciated the Super Ocean Heritage.
The bitches, the cheap bitches love that 42 millimeter stupid Ocean.
Well, they like bling.
There you go.
They noticed the
bling.
Like
also
bling? They do. They like bling.
Do they know that Rolex glows blue now? I feel like they know that.
I'm told only the strippers are really aware of that.
I feel like they want to look and see if it says Rolex along the inside of the.
I dated a stripper once.
Yeah, really? Was that what, like 1990 or when was that?
Don't be fucking nasty. Yeah, 2001. Okay. And
sorry.
Who sang that song? Was it Ludacris? I'm in love with a stripper.
Was her name Tiffany or Heather?
It was. She actually worked on Water. It actually saved Archie's life.
I personally prefer the name Tiffany.
Tiffany, Amber, or Heather? What was her name?
China.
Right.
My first girlfriend's name was Heather.
Right.
Lady boy.
You know what? I actually find women's names starting with H rather
Okay, let's
Hey,
find real quick.
I got a mental block. Can I just tell you? I can't remember all the watches I have. I
We
can't
wanna-
remember them.
Wait,
I
the
can't
stripper.
remember.
We want to hear about the stripper. Come
Sorry.
on, let's go. Stripper.
Stripper.
Does that mean you get excited about Hillary, Mikey?
No, but Hannah or Heather.
And my daughter's Hannah.
Hannah Montana. Oh my God.
Not Hillary. Hillary is
Okay.
terrible
Well,
sounding name.
Archie, tell us about dating the stripper in the early 90s.
Okay, so I went out with this. Her name was Danielle Orchard. Okay, and she was. I met her at I met her. This was when I had left my wife for this other woman, and then I decided to start going to strip clubs on the side as well. God only knows why. What I was thinking.
Santa Fe Gold.
Oh, we know what you were thinking.
Yeah, and then I asked her out, and we went out a couple of times. But
it was
the funny thing is, you would think going out with a stripper, she would be like really out there, but she was actually very conservative. Fuck, she was a difficult woman to date. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me you found the one stripper who was a religious nut.
Yeah, she was difficult. Like you
mean like she was a born again stripper?
No, we
was just born to get to college, guys.
Amish stripper.
No, guys, we have them all over here. They're called preachers' daughters.
Amish strippers. Do they have a beard, Mike? The Amish stripper.
Amish strippers.
They have like the beard, but no mustache.
I'm not kidding about this cheap. I'm seriously not kidding about the preacher's daughters. Seriously.
Yeah, they're preacher's daughters are like the most wild ones out of the bunch. Yep, for sure.
Them or the sheriff's department's daughters.
And the more restrictive and the more born again, the more conservative religion, the wilder the daughters.
Well, Archie, what happened with that relationship, Arch?
I went out with her friend, and that killed it.
Ooh, you went out.
I went to the club one night. She wasn't there, so I thought, you know what? I actually did like her friend, and I went out with her. And I remember, fuck me dead. She got me. She left these ridiculous stripper boots in my car. Okay, she asked me to hold on to these stripper boots. Then she got me to post them to her when she found another gig somewhere else, and I had to pay the fucking postage to send these stripper boots. Oh, well, it was up to Cairns.
All the way up to Port Douglas.
I did not have relations with that girl.
I did not have relations with that woman.
And with that woman. And reality was, I actually liked. She was actually quite nice.
Never.
But they all have hang-ups. They all want to have surgery. And I said, you guys are so beautiful, but damaged goods, you know.
But real quick, guys, unique opportunity. Satan's Kitten is standing by to answer a question or two, but be polite. This is my boyfriend, and I love him. Go ahead. Anybody on the panel or in the what do you want? Satan's Kitten, say hello to the Archieverse. Do you enjoy hearing me on the panel?
Howdy, y'all. Sure.
What do you think of my addiction to the ArchieLuxury television show? Is it okay with you that I do this?
You have so much fun. It's adorable.
It's adorable. Do you notice that I get a little drunk every time I do this?
Yes.
And let me ask you a question. The fact that I'm an international YouTube sensation on like the C- list, does it make you horny? Does it make you?
Very.
It does. It's working for me?
I'm wet all over the place.
Nice. Okay. All right. Well, Archie, do you have any questions for the kitten?
Sounds like you asked all the questions already.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Break the mug. Break the mug.
No,
Smash it. 50 bucks if you smash it.
Saints Kitten, you know the mug that I rubbed to get the rancher on the program?
Yeah, the one I have in a special spot for you.
Yeah, well, rancher. Well, answer. Saints Kitten, what would it take for you to break that mug? Releasing?
No, you can't do that.
We haven't heard the answer yet.
We can't break it.
Wait.
You haven't heard the answer.
Why? This is what's it going to take for you to break the mug?
$1,000 and another tote bag.
Made by
another color pink.
Made by who? What designer?
Marc Jacobs.
What did I get you for? What did I get you for Christmas?
The tote bag.
By
Mark Jacob.
Okay. Then.
It sounds more expensive.
Say what's another one?
Doesn't have a clue about tote bags and Marc Jacobs. I mean, you're dealing with a bunch of straight men who get wet over Rolex. They don't know about.
Hey, I know my bags. I know my bags, Marky. Marky, I know my bags.
Well, let me ask you a question, Archie. What do you feel about the tote bag in candy pink by Marc Jacobs?
Hey, I got the Birkin to go with that if you want to upscale. Hey, I got a Birkin for your boyfriend. Do you need a Birkin? Hey, yes, I want to sell one.
I do.
I got a candy pink Birkin with red. Oh, it's so amazing. It would go so well with that tote of yours.
I want it.
It's you, kitten. It's you.
Are you telling the truth or are you just lying to me?
Oh, I'll bring up
he's
a photo.
telling the truth.
Am I lying? Marky, you tell him.
I think there's a 50-50 chance he's
That's
lying.
what I'm saying. He wouldn't have said it was pink if it was true, I feel like.
No, it's pink.
Like the extra
Oh, my God. Hey, let's bring it up. I'm going to bring a picture up on the screen now for you.
All right, I turned off the camera because I feel like you don't want to appear on camera. But
okay, let's have a look. I'm bringing up now full screen of the pink Birkin. Tell me if this isn't just amazing for you. Hasn't this got your name written all over it?
That's so pretty.
What do you think of that?
I can't believe you have one.
Why do you have
That's
that?
a work
I got three of the fucking things. I got three of the fucking things.
And only one of them is for his wife.
Their status.
I mean, how much do you want to part with one of them?
Well,
I just want to get my money back.
How much money do you have in it?
A lot.
Well, this is not a good
for Satan's kitten, Mark. You know, it's probably worth it, whatever the price.
Well,
right, right, Satan's kitten.
Actually, I have in this one here. I think about $9 US.
$1,000.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
God,
we'll talk.
You think, Mark? Is it fair?
I can bring it to Chicago. You know that?
Well, that's right. You're traveling here. Well, all right. Bring it here, and we'll let the kitten examine it.
It's a lot of money, Mark. Mark, you got to add this to the prenup. If you have a argument, you get it back. Okay.
Fair point. If I get that
seems fair.
You're a liar. If I get that back, it's going to be chopped into little pieces.
It will, but it's fair.
Mark, what do you say to a man that's straight that's walking around with a pink handbag?
I've never met one.
You know what? I can tell you this now. I'm actually going to use this myself. Fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck you, Steric. You know what? Why can't I be transgender, Mark? Why the fuck can't I be transgender? You know what?
Wait.
I'm going to use the fucking pink bag and I'm going to use the ladies' toilets.
Okay,
I always wanted to go there and use the ladies' toilets. Not with piss all over the floor. There's no wee-wee in the ladies' room.
Are you kidding? Okay.
I always use the ladies'
restroom. Gentlemen, please let me handle this. You're already trans species. Isn't that enough?
Yankee Doodle, $5. Were you disappointed that the burglars didn't take it? No.
The Birkin was designed to be as like a suitcase. It's an everything bag.
It is. It's a Birkin 35. It's absolutely perfect for the masculine female transgender. And I'm actually going to start using it. You know what? I just decided, fuck it. I'll just use it myself.
Perfect.
Why can't I rock it?
Well,
Why the fuck can't I rock it? You know what? Why the fuck can't I rock it? I drive, fuck you. Fuck you. I can carry this thing off.
I think in Australia they're going to stare.
No, when Archie comes to Chicago, him and Satan's kitten will have to have a dance off or like going down the the things that models
like Studio 60.
Yes, thank you. Or like going down the where
I've got some more pictures if you want to see.
I propose a John Travolta style disco dance off.
I propose a walk off. It's just going to be like Zoolander walk off.
Zoolander, yes, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
It's a walk off.
Zoolander, what a great movie. Archie, you have to watch Zoolander, man.
Zoolander is actually a really good movie.
It really is. It's an awesome movie.
It really stands out.
And you get to see Jan's boobies in that movie too.
Well, Mark won't be interested in that.
Yeah, Brady Bunch.
Well,
No,
really?
All of us straight guys, that Jan was like, a child.
Yeah,
but you've got to
Most of us wanted Marsha than Jan.
Yes, I actually am. I am actually talking to a supposed Maureen McCormick on Facebook, but I want proof that it's really her. She's asked me to visit her when I come to California next.
Has she asked you for crypto yet?
No, but
Danny, can you change in the gold tooth for rose gold so it'll be a little pinker?
Here we go. Super chat. Patrick B, $2. Gonzo with Mark, Kitten, and Curly. 20.
Patrick D. D for dickhead.
Wait, who's Blues Brothers?
That's Doc BBW.
It's me.
Is he in Chicago?
Hold on. I'm going to mute this and tell him who you are. Okay, he's filled in. I told him which Costco you're actually at.
Okay.
Danny, rose gold, Danny. What do you think?
Pink's not my color.
A little pink in that smile. Danny, do you realize if you were Jewish, that tooth would be in a pile with a bunch of others in a Swiss bank, vault right now?
I've still got my foreskin. I can't be Jewish, mate.
Well, we could take care of that for you.
Are you going to do it for me, Mark?
It's not too late.
Fucking sore out.
No.
Oh my God.
I've got a wire nip.
Okay, I'm out now.
I've got a wire nip.
This is nothing. This is termites for
Oh, he's gone. That was it. We drove.
Archie.
He's
chat!
gone.
We got Ron Nichols, FKA Dill Dog, $10. Evening, fuckaroonies. Paul, what are your details of your Chicago trip? Happy New Year, all.
Yeah,
Look,
what's
what
going
I'm
on
actually
with Chicago?
okay. What I'm actually looking at doing is, jokes aside, is I'm actually coming to the New York Watch Show. So I've got to count back. I'm going to spend 1 week in Vancouver, or 1 week in Canada. I don't know where yet. And 1 week in Chicago. So I want to visit. Curly said he wants to keep me as a low effort friend.
Yeah, but I got an apartment for you, so you can come here.
Yeah,
and then I'll take you to see Curly.
Low effort friend. Okay.
So I got to tell you, I'm really keen to. I'd like to go to Chicago. I'll let you know as it moves closer, guys. It's going to be it's October 24. No details yet.
Bring
but
the Birkin.
I want to meet. I want to catch up because Chicago is a place.
Bring the Birkin.
I will.
All right.
I will.
We got you. We will take you to Danny. We'll give you an apartment.
Why can't I rock? Why? What says that's a lady's bag or a man's bag? What the fuck says this? What says? Let me ask you this, Mark.
I think it's the
what
pink
says,
part.
What says it's a flower? What
you.
says a flower or a weed? What's the difference? A plant, a flower, a weed. What is the difference? In Jesus' eyes, what is the difference?
The difference is a penis. That would be the difference. So you
Weed
qualify.
can be medicinal.
Weeds are easy to see and pull out.
Whether it's hanging north or south, that's the only thing that counts.
So
Mark, if Archie comes to see you, Mark, you know what I think you should do? Get all the dogs together and let them just smother him.
He doesn't like dogs, so I'll have to.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it, so he can learn to love dogs. Just let him all take his face and stuff.
Fair
Super
point,
chat,
Danny.
super chat. Where have you been? We got a super chat. Ryan vlogs live. That's New Yorker, Woody, New Yorker, $2. AC. Pull up the WhatsApp I just sent you. Yes, sir. I'm pulling it up now.
Before I ask you a nasty question.
Oh, fuck, Woody. That is fucking nice. I'm just calling it out. Hang on, man. This is it's an Hermes wallet. I got to tell you, I really love Arch. I got the Hermes wallet in the same color. Fuck, it's beautiful. I'm just calling it up. Let me call it up now for you.
Why'd you get all?
Oh,
because you don't like cheese.
No, I don't like all caramel.
Oh, you
got it in pink.
Forgot what you like. Oops.
Here we go. Have a look at this here. Here we go. Look at this.
I didn't know they made it that way.
Very nice.
Look at. Okay, this one here. That's his Hermes wallet there. And I got another photo. One more photo.
Is that a wallet or a coin purse?
Ouch.
Okay, I got the next photo.
Ouch.
Here you go. Look at this. This is opened up because you can't get the size perspective. There you go. Look at this.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful.
You could fit a condom in there.
Oh, I see now that the buckle's recessed because it just like a wallet with the buckle sticking out. You know the bump.
Yeah.
So I see that it's recessed now, so it makes more sense.
He's got a black chase card. He must be earning bucks, isn't he?
You know what? I have that exact same card. You get miles for that one. I have that card.
What's the credit limit like?
It depends. That's unique to every individual card holder.
Wow, it's
I
beautiful.
used to have one that had a $25,000 limit, and I maxed it out. And then I had to pay it off, and I did so, and then I cut it in half, and I don't own any credit cards anymore.
I like that card a lot because it gives you mine. It's that's the club card.
Points on purchase.
Gives you the United Club as well as miles, and double miles when you fly United.
Ah.
Oh wow!
If we travel a lot, man, that comes in way handy.
I got to start using them, but I have about 1 million flight miles.
So does that give you free flights?
Oh yeah, I could go to Brisbane business class.
Really?
Stay with Archie.
Sounds like a hint, Archie. Sounds like a
jump
hint.
Jump on.
I'll
do it. Say wanted to.
You can stay with me.
I knew that was a hint.
Yep. I probably had enough miles built up on my card. If I don't know, I don't travel often enough to even checked to see how many miles I had
from LAX to John Wayne Airport.
Really?
ABC's on. ABC.
Hello, my fine feathered friends.
Hello. Hey, I got to tell you something. We were talking before. And something I've fallen in love with?
Guys, I take it there's an awkward silence, but my question is, what's the deal with women who've had kids from other guys thinking that you want to be like their father? What's that all about? Do you know anyone who's got experience of that?
I think Mike's a good answer on that.
I have, and it's pure hell. Because they want you to step in and act as father for their kids while their father's still in the picture, picking them up on weekends and paying child support and all that. Well, so the kids get spun out because the mom wants you to act like dad, and the weekends are 1 weekend a month or 2 weekends a month, I guess maybe they go to their dads. And it's just confusing to the kids. It's not cool.
And here we go. I got to be honest with you. I got to be honest just very quickly. Let me grab the super chat. I want to tell you, Ryan Vlogs Live, $2. Happy New Year to the OG squad on today. Woody, New Yorker. I got to be honest with you. I don't see it as a problem. I think you've got to be cool about things. And there's nothing better than the kids aren't your kids. You can chat to them, get all the fun and enjoyment out of these kids, and you don't have to discipline them or have to. I think don't turn things into a disaster. Just be cool about it, man.
Not at all.
Be cool.
I was there.
Cool about it. Cool. Just
I
be
showed
cool
her
about
kids
it.
how to ride bicycles. I was there.
All you need to know is, do those children come with a free vagina? That is all you
How
need
did
to know.
ABC know it would be, like...
It's happened to a friend of mine.
Oh.
So what's happened? Tell me what happened, ABC. Give us some more info.
Yeah, so he basically was, dating this other woman, and she says, I've got other kids, 2 kids from a previous guy she was with.
Did she have much money?
He meets them. Yeah.
Did she have any money? I said.
Nah.
No, not really.
Yeah,
so I think
that's okay. That's okay. Keep going.
You know who actually had the worst deal ever at being a stepfather?
Who's that?
Joseph of Nazareth. I mean, fucking think about it. How could he measure up to the kid's real dad?
Oh,
Merry
I
Christmas.
like that pink bag. Whose bag is this? Oh, that's fucking gorgeous. Actually, I got to tell you, Marky, it's a different pink. Sorry, Marky, it's a different pink. You're muted. You're muted, Marky. You're muted, Marky.
Oh, yeah.
Marky, it's a different pink.
This is the one that he begged him.
I love all pinks.
Okay.
Also, like the other guy.
This is the Mark Jacobs pink, so he liked it. But you got the Birkin pink, so he might actually like that more because Hermes. Say no more.
Yeah,
Hermes.
but that's a lot of money, but it's the price of a decent secondhand car. I don't know why I.
Correct. I don't know. Yes.
I don't know why I did that, but
you know, for the mug.
It's minty. It's minty. It's minty. It's minty. Let me just say this to you. You know something?
I'll take it off your hands for a small loss. Don't worry.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Or
That's fair.
you could trade it for the mug, and that way you'd be able to summon me. Well, wait. Never mind.
That's
that is a good point. Why don't I just trade you a special mug for that?
I got to tell you something. Women with other kids there. I've had a few relationships where women have had kids. I always just play along cool with it. I don't see it as a big disaster.
I mean, you can ignore a woman's children just as easily as your own, can't you guys?
Yeah.
Save their early teens or pre-teens where they kind of take over the mother's life and cause basically all the grief that teenagers do.
Yeah.
And they expect you to chip in and help out, pitch in and get involved.
If you're banging a mom, isn't that your compensation right there?
Yes.
No, but what if she doesn't put out as much?
Oh, well, what are we doing?
Stop. Whoa. That is number one.
Did they get married?
The best way to win her heart is to be good to the kids. No, I'm not saying too good.
Case,
you don't want to be too good. You don't want to be too good, but just decent.
In my case,
how do you mean
she started using the kids as an excuse to not have sex. Like, oh no, the kids are going to be home soon, or no, the kids are in the other room. I don't want to make any noise. And I'm like, close the fucking door. And she was like, no. And
no, I'm not making noise. That's fine. I'll stuff underwear in your mouth.
ABC, what
Just
happened?
tell them I'm riding a motorcycle.
What happened?
Well, nothing actually happened. This was a prospect that he was considering, and but now she's kind of coming back to him by saying, "Oh, the kids will spend more time with their father. Their father wants more custody." But he's thinking, "No, I've dodged a bullet. I'm not really going to get involved."
Does he like her? Is she a nice person? This is probably more important.
Yeah, no, that's just it. I think she seems to be very much self-centered, quite self-centered. She's very much she expects you to help out with her kids and want to help out with her kids. What the hell is that all about?
Can I give you some advice? Can I please give you some advice?
Please.
Now, this was explained to me many years ago. The only woman with kids that you can realistically marry or have a relationship with who is not insane is a widow. Let me explain. Okay, most guys themselves that have kids with a woman, they're actually they don't want to get divorced. So why have they divorced? Usually it's because there's two reasons. Number one, she's such a bitch that he decided, you know what? I'm happy to go through financial suicide to get out of this relationship.
It's worth
it.
And
I'm happy to even
Doc.
A lot less get out of it because she's mad as a cut snake. Or number two, he's a complete loser and her judgment is so poor. She picked this guy to start with who is so bad. So it's either one of the two. Either she is such a bitch that he just wanted to get out, or she's got such poor judgment that her judgment is so clouded and so bad that she doesn't.
Yep.
So the only single moms who are not psychos or nuts are widows. For example, he had a car accident or he died from an illness.
After eating the food she prepared.
Or if you're at my
It
age,
was
the
all
kids,
that bleach.
if you're
Mikey,
my
you-
age, you get lucky and the kids are already out of the house.
Well,
Mikey, you don't really get a chance to talk. So, what's your point of view on this?
If the kids are out of the house, then they're not really, in the picture so much. So that's okay.
Because didn't you have a similar situation, Mikey, where you were with, weren't you with a girl?
I was with my last girlfriend was 8 years younger than me and had 2 younger kids. And
right.
with the dad still in the picture, and she wanted me to kind of like play dad and read bedtime stories at night, and I was just like, that's not no, I'm not playing that game.
Super chat.
Archie.
Hey, fucking super chat. Grab it in your ass.
Archie.
Grab it in your ass.
Pull up the WhatsApp. Saddleback leather better than Hermes. This is his bet. Let's have a look. Oh, look
Guys,
at.
do you know why divorces are so expensive?
Why is that?
Because they're worth it.
Ha 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 ha! I love it. I love it, Clivers. Your lawyer logic. Look at this.
What
Is
was the
Saddleback.
punchline?
What do you think?
I missed the
This would be
punchline.
fantastic.
What was that?
Put on the back of a Harley.
Oh.
Jump on the back of a Harley Davidson, don't you think?
Bag talk. Okay. Nice.
But look at but even the women that don't have kids, that don't have exes, garbage fire. I mean, then the response is, well, they're so fucking crazy, no one wanted them.
Yeah, if they're older and they don't have kids and they're not hooked up, or you got to wonder what's wrong with them. And if they're divorced, then that's fine. You know,
especially if they have exceptional titties. I mean, then you got to really wonder. It's like, well,
take old bitties.
Yeah,
if they don't come out, then that's a problem. So
if they're gorgeous and they're single and they've never been married or anything, and they're like 40.
We really ought to take pity on the Muslims because they're allowed to have multiple wives. Imagine that. You guys seem to have enough trouble managing one.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I'm never getting married. Never.
Well, the thing is, what happened in this case? She was married to a guy who was a real player, right? She was chasing after him. He didn't really care for her too much, and as soon as she found a guy who had a bit of sympathy, she latched onto him and leached from him.
Yeah, that's kind of my story.
Or sometimes it's just
wow.
There's an expression, when they where some girl just gets out of high school or whatever, just hooks up with some loser, has a couple of kids and walks off. It's just like, she took her ass to the whore market and she stole it.
Mike, so the last girlfriend you had, did you introduce her to your parents?
I introduced her to my mom. My mom didn't like her.
Why? Why didn't she like her?
Well, actually, she did like her, but she didn't like, because she was beautiful and charming, and she put the charm on, and so my mom liked her at first, but then, when she started to hear my complaining as things progressed in the relationship over 4.5 years, and like I was saying, she started pulling back on the sex and using her kids as an excuse for it, and then anything as an excuse for not doing it. I became very, upset, and so my mother, of course, mother's going to take her son's side, and so my mom turned around and did not like her, and to the point where she said, I don't want her name spoken in my presence. And then I got to the point where I didn't want her name spoken in my presence, and I dumped her like a bad habit.
We just got a comment come in here, Ryan, Vlogs Live. John, my good friend John from Vegas, he says King Ranch leather is better than Saddleback. Any opinions on that? I must admit, this Saddleback leather here, I fucking love these bags. You can throw this in the back of, let me set the scene. Back of a 60s Mustang. Porsche. This would look great in a Porsche 911, 930, don't you think,
yeah.
Marky? What do you think? Which one would you pick if you could have one of these bags for your Porsche? I reckon for you take the top one.
Top one or the second one down?
What do you reckon?
Top one.
I was going to say the second one down because if you
No, it's the second one down. There's the big one. It's not. There's a ledge. If you fold the seats down, that would take up the entire back area, and might be a little big for the back of a 911.
Right,
The second one down is like looks real stylish in the back of would look really nice in the back of a 911.
Mikey, you'd be best with bottom one because when engine falls out again in your Porsche, you can put it in that bag.
Yeah, exactly. And I can drag it all the way back to the shop. And
now, Mark, which one do you like? Is it the bottom? You like the bottom?
I'm with Doc. I like the second one down.
Okay. I figure you'd like the bottom.
Well, you would think that, wouldn't you?
Oh, the top.
Are we still talking bags?
Agent Timepiece is asking about Paul Thorpe. I'd like to know if he's explored what's going to happen if he gets extradited. I've just got questions.
What do you mean extradite? What's happened?
Well, there's a lot of questions as to whether Anthony, the Timepiece gentleman, provided stolen consigned watches at a discount to a variety of the watch channels who spooked him. He tried to do that with the oh hell, what's the name of that? Yeah. Sorry, I'm blanking on that. But he offered discounts on and basically to other watch dealers, but these were consignment watches. So the question is, what watch dealers that were hooked up with Anthony sold stolen goods? So there's a lot of questions, and a lot of these guys have been questioned by the FBI. And I'm just curious if Paul's been questioned by the FBI. A number of them have been.
There must be a value threshold that the watches or the goods must come up to for the FBI to take interest to go.
Well, the problem was the aggregate total ran over $5 million, and a lot of the payments were transmitted by wire, which is a federal offense because it crosses state lines. So.
Goldberg, can you speak Punjabi?
Yeah. Yes, Mother Chode. What do you want to know? Listen. You just so you know, you are a 2 rupee runde from GB Road. But other than that,
you like runde? You like the gondo?
Listen, you want my lund? I will give you my lund. We can talk all about this.
You want my
local area network? Yeah.
Go on, Mark Goldberg.
All I've got to say to you is Teramakabul. I'm very sorry to say such things in front of my esteemed colleague, Saad, but, this is all I got right now. We got to deal with this Rundi.
Which Rundi? There's no Rundi on here.
I was referring to yourself.
Kind of sounded like he was talking about you. That's probably not a compliment.
No, not Saad. I mean, Saad is the Generalissimo.
Francisco Franco.
Francisco Franco is still dead. I never met him, but I stepped on him.
Mark, what does Lampajad mean?
I have a story about stepping on Franco. He was buried in El Escorial. And I remember a guard, I was like wandering around visiting the monuments, and a guard said to me, "Oye, es que estás pisando Franco." And I looked down, and indeed, I was stepping on top of the rotunda under which Franco was buried.
Wow, he wasn't that great a leader, but was he?
He was, Hitler kept him in power, and then he consolidated power after that. And he was a bad guy.
Well, Hitler sent over a bunch of troops, helped him take over, and then Hitler said, "Hey, time to return the favor." And Franco's like, "Nah."
Well, what Franco did do was he sent all the food to supply the Nazis, which is why there was widespread starvation in Spain after the Spanish Civil War. Crazy stuff. Anyway, Well, I'm afraid you've exhausted my. I'm afraid you've exhausted my Hindi and my Punjabi.
Hey, that's
You only
okay,
said about
Marky.
2 words. You didn't even tell us what Lampojad means.
Like I said, you've exhausted my. That's all I got.
I thought you'd know more about that than them few words.
You know what I really feel like now? I tell you something. What I really, just looking at this leather goods, I really feel like some nuts. I don't know why the fuck I want to eat nuts.
Wait a minute. You want nuts
say
on the
Mark.
plane after looking at the leather? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, the leather. After looking at this leather goods, it makes me crave nuts. I want to get some nuts. I want to get some.
Speaking of nuts,
so fancy the southern style.
Super chat. Super chat from Ross. Speaking of nuts,
Ross Rachel Brady, $5. Single moms, widows, and women in prison are the most beautiful women. I love them so much. They need love too.
I'm sure you can have Ross Rachel Brady and nuts at the same time.
Ross is
I
there.
hope that's method acting, Ross. Method acting.
Yes.
Happy New Year, Ross.
Ross, did you know that he has a skinning room in his house for the taxidermy?
I like them.
I like fried taters. I like the way you talk. I like me some biscuits and gravy.
You sound like that thingy off that.
I love biscuits and gravy.
Saw blade.
Oh yeah.
Sling
No,
blade.
biscuits
Sling
and
blade,
mustard.
sling
Damn
blade,
it!
yes.
It's biscuits and mustard.
No.
No,
Yuck.
seriously.
No.
Well, yeah,
Yuck.
yeah. Everyone eats biscuits and gravy, but it's memorable because he ate biscuits and mustard. I've never tried it.
Well, it's the first time for everything, Clyde.
Pass,
What about
pass
Roscoe
on that, pass
chicken
on
and
that
waffle?
one.
Roscoe
Yeah,
chicken.
that's something I've never tried before. Are
Clyde, if you ever get a sex doll, I'm going to fill her with mustard.
Mikey, have you tried the putty?
Putty.
The what?
He's got 3 kids, so I think yes.
I'm talking about to Mikey.
Oh, Mikey.
Mikey, yeah, I'm asking him if he likes the putty.
Do I like what?
Putty. It's a snack.
Punani. Got like the punani, bro.
Putty,
Like
putty?
the punani, bro.
I thought it was
Putty,
punani.
putty.
That's what I thought they were saying.
Like putty cha.
You mean like chocolate pudding? You know,
No,
like,
no, man.
Jello
pudding.
pudding.
I don't know
all
what
kinds of
putty. I don't
puddings.
know what putty is.
Punani, bro. Punani, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Punani?
Punani, I like. Yeah.
Neck back.
Putty cha.
Ladies front bottom, yes.
No.
Ladies
Is that what
front
they call it
bottom,
over there?
yes.
Ladies front bottom?
Well, listen, guys, it has been a pleasure
Front-
spending my evening with you
Front
incels.
bottom.
Happy
That's
New Year,
the
guys.
best name
Happy New
I've
Year.
heard for that.
But I've got some marital duties to attend to.
Hey, Mark.
I wish you a very happy incel New Year.
It sounds like Satan's kitten is naked now.
Well, you never know, but let's just say I've got business to attend to. I've got obligations to meet.
That's what I thought.
Satisfaction
I can't get no.
well,
Go give him your land
or satisfaction to give.
Tell him that the Blues Brothers said hi.
I will do so. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Happy New Year.
See you, Mark.
Mark.
Mike.
See you, Mark.
Goodbye. Au revoir.
Happy New Year.
Au revoir. Hasta la vista.
Bon
No.
nuit.
Arrivederci.
Where did Archie go to?
Okay.
Hey, I just been thrown a curveball. I've been thrown a
Adios.
curveball. I want to ask your opinion, guys. So I like to get the opinion here. I've been offered something else. Okay, I want to
Is
talk
it
to you
a fucking
about
purse? Is it a purse?
it. No, I'm going to call it up now. So it's a choice. I told you that I was seriously. I had committed to that Vacheron. You know the Vacheron?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
The retrograde date, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's just
Yes.
pull that up. We'll have a look. Let me just find it. I'll find it because you can.
That's a beautiful
Let-
watch.
It is a beautiful watch. Vacheron is a great brand as well. Now let me just pull it up. Pull it up. I've been thrown a curveball.
Super chat. You're being thrown a super chat by
The
Ronnie.
Tin Jingler is saying hello.
Oh,
Tin
it's fucking
Jingler!
awesome.
Happy New Year! I enjoyed meeting Doc BBW at the Thai morgue the other day.
Yes,
So I've been
that was great. That was great.
I've been offered this watch here. Hang on, it's just come through
No.
now.
Clyde
I
will
just
tell
gotta-
you that this word, this watch has, to aid legibility, what does it have?
Contrast.
Fucking horrible.
Who's
Shite. Look like a
whose
thermometer.
diabetes timer is going
No,
off?
it's not mine. No, it's not me.
Okay, it stopped though. That's good.
I think that's a cool watch.
I don't like it at all.
Oh, guys, I'll be back in like 10 or 15 minutes.
I like this watch a lot.
Don't you?
See you later, man.
You know,
Happy
I
New
really
Year.
like. See you later, man. Great to see you.
Let me say, I was offered this watch here, or I want to show you what else the other option is. Okay.
Something better.
Philip Tan's World Timer. That's the one with the black hands.
I'm going to bring it up to 5227 Calatrava, the one with the hinged back. Let's call it up. Tell me
Oh.
what you guys think you would do. Let's have a look. What would you go for?
Mike, you need to take a
What
sugar
would you
cube.
do?
Java might be nicer.
That
What do you reckon? It's got the hinged back.
Mike, was that your alarm?
No.
Mike, go get a tub of sugar cubes and you'll be right.
No, it's not me. I just took my sugar. It's not beeping, and my sugar's not
What do
low.
you think of that? What do you
I
think?
think
of
it's
that, guys?
gorgeous. I think
The
it's
hands are very black.
Is it nicer than the Vacheron butt?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, it is, but the hands are very black.
Yeah, but it's got a kind of like an off-white dial, which I think
I love those black hands.
aids the contrast.
Yeah, exactly. Like on Tan's watch.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Are the indices gold?
Yeah,
Probably.
they're gold.
Yeah, they look
But
like
the
that.
hands
that
are
price.
black rather than they don't match the
No,
indices. in
no,
other words.
they're not. Those hands are gold hands. Where's the hands are black?
They are gold.
On the Vash, day date Vash.
Oh, the Vacheron. The Vacheron itself there.
No. In some of the pictures, the hands don't look gold.
No, the hands are gold. The hands are gold. It's
That
just
makes
that
more sense.
the date and the date ones are black. Okay, I'll call it up.
I think I prefer the gold hands actually for continuity. And
Here we go. What do you reckon of that?
same price.
Second hand, they're the same price. Retail, this watch here is almost 90,000 Australian.
Oh, the day and date hands are black, but the time hands are gold.
Yeah,
man.
It's like,
I'm gonna go and get some nuts. Let me get some nuts. That fucking thing has made me crave nuts. I'll be right back.
I thought those leather straps would make you crave a southern style. Whoop 'em, boy!
I don't know. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I want a little something more than that.
How much is it?
He said
80,
it was 80 or 90 Australian, so that's over 50
Ooh,
American.
okay, that's
That's a lot of money.
I thought it'd be something like maybe 30,000 Aussie.
Is this a double or a triple flyback? Is that what they call it?
Oh, the date. No, the date will fly back. So will the day. I think. What I don't see anything else that can
Not
fly
used
back.
to that reference, but
7, 9,
just going
10,
aesthetically, though, I'd say
8,
yeah,
9, 10,
no.
11. No, see the outer numbers 3 through 13 are on the side there. So that portion of it, like the telling the hours, would be a flyback, right? Am I not mistaken?
I'm not sure.
I think
I think everything about this watch is flyback.
I'm only aware of the flyback reference with regard to chronographs. So
I think everything on this watch shown right now is everything on it is flyback.
I don't know what that means.
Well,
honestly,
I think the hours, the minutes. I don't know about the minutes, but the days of the week, the hours of the day, they all look like flybacks.
That's the date, Mike. That's the date. That's Sunday the 5th.
7/13. Oh, okay.
So that goes up to 31.
Okay, maybe it goes all the way around. I don't know. I can't see the whole dial.
Danny,
Mike,
is that
your
you?
alarm?
No, that's not me. Is that you, Mikey?
Mike, that
No,
your alarm?
it's not me. It's not me.
Are you sure? You might have
We
to
got a
see
super
the-
chat.
Look at
Rodent
that.
3.
It is a double flyback. See, the 31 ends at halfway. So, the date function is a flyback.
So is the day. There's no seconds.
The day of the week.
So double flyback.
Looks like there's it looks like double flyback, and then the two regular hands. They just
sweep around
they
normally.
just go around normally. Okay, yeah.
Rodent 3, $5. No need to go anywhere. Plenty of nuts on the stream. Flyback refers to chronograph, Mike. That's how you can.
Oh, okay.
On a speeder, if you want to reset it, you got to stop the chronograph and then you reset it.
Okay.
Flyback means you can just press one button and it automatically stops and starts instantly.
Oh,
So what's it called when the hand goes from Sunday all the way back to Monday? It snaps back. What's that called?
It's retrograde.
Oh, okay.
That's a cool watch. I like the minute markers. These little lovely gold blobs that are on the outer track.
I'm not a dress watch guy, but I prefer the Calatrava.
Which one?
The Calatrava.
There are loads of Calatravas, like this 5196.
He has an option between two watches. He said he has an option between this and the Calatrava. So I said
I was just told actually the Calatrava already sold, so it's no longer an option. But I do love the DT.
That's disappointing.
You need to get this watch after it's taken the hit, an almighty hit.
You mean
It's
like
a lovely watch, beautiful watch.
You mean like a gunshot at 10 o'clock? Hit.
Boom. Archie, can you pull up? It's not. I don't think it's flyback, but I'm not sure. Tan's new watch, that world timer with the black hands. If I'm not mistaken, is that what his most recent watch that he was showing?
So Tan's Patek has black hands.
He's got the 5212. Is that what you're talking about? The weekly calendar?
Yeah, that's the one. I find that if you can pull it up and I can confirm it, I really, really like that watch. But I need the confirmation.
That's the same one that Kislowitz
Whose
has.
indicator is that?
That's not mine, by the way.
I don't speak Patek, so.
That's the one.
Yes, I like this watch very much.
Kelsowitz has that as well.
Yeah, I really like the black hands.
Okay, it's like a gunmetal gray, Mike. It's like a very dark charcoal gray.
Oh, is it? They're not like really dark black?
It's like a very dark gray, gunmetal gray, I think they call it.
To keep the reflection
dark silver,
off of them?
maybe.
Dark silver, there you go. True. Gosh, so many
He's got a
beautiful
5320. That's his perpetual calendar that Tan has.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, I like this one as well. Tan has exquisite taste.
Yeah, for sure.
And he has a super chat.
Ouchie.
Patel. Patel G01 $5. Would the Archie of 20 years ago taken the 5040 over the 5146 based solely on bang per buck?
Sorry, I said Kelso. It is Keslowitz. Sorry, I mispronounced.
I've done that too, and I don't know why.
Yes,
I think I would have. I still like the 5146. That's such a beautiful watch. So gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gorgeous watch.
So the answer is no.
My friend has actually got that on a bracelet.
Original bracelet?
They did that. It came on a it's a Patek bracelet. Gold bracelet. Fucking amazing.
That's expensive.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've heard that the bracelet is almost as expensive as the watch for those Patek. Is that true?
They're about 20,000, I think.
Ooh.
That's what it is.
There you go.
Damn.
There you go.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
That's why you might want it on leather.
Well,
are you getting a Patek this year, Doc?
Oh no, I'm not a dress watch guy. I went to a small gathering last night, and I just wore my pre-Daytona, which comes off as a little bit of a dress watch.
Did anyone know what it was?
No, that's why I probably should have worn the Super Ocean Heritage. There were actually far more women than men at this party.
Do you know the one watch a woman complimented me on? It was a Seiko diver with a green bezel. That's the one watch I got complimented by a woman on.
Wow.
Now, to be fair, though, I have heard this theory. I'm sure it actually holds true to some extent. If they notice it's a Rolex, they tend not to want to say anything like "That's a nice watch."
Why is that?
Because they don't want to feed ego. If they notice that it's a Rolex and they say, "Oh my goodness, it's a Rolex," then there's a tendency not to want to say anything about it. I went out with that teacher that I was talking about, and yeah, she almost didn't say anything. And when she finally did say something, she said, "Oh, I see you like your nice shiny watch, don't you?" And she kind of
What watch were you wearing?
I was wearing the Submariner. I was wearing a two-tone Submariner.
Did you keep polishing it with a cloth, even though it didn't need to?
It was the polished one with the purple dial.
Yeah.
So it's polished, it's purple, it's two-tone, and she said that, and I thought she was saying it as if she wasn't having a good time, but it turned out by the end of the evening we were having a good time. So I don't know, but
I'll be right back, guys.
No worries. Why did she dislike shiny watches?
She didn't. She actually did like it. She just, when she noticed it was a Rolex, she didn't want to make my head big. So she said later. So she noticed the watch because.
How many dates did you go on with her?
Oh, I was with her for maybe a year.
Why did it end, Doc?
I don't know. The argument will be that I did something, and then if I say, "Well, what did I do?" Well, you're supposed to know, and you did it. So in the end, I don't know. But by the end,
did you stop calling her?
Eventually, I did. Because she wasn't answering and doing that kind of stuff. So I was like, "Oh, okay."
You didn't text?
So are you meant to keep calling them even though they don't answer? Otherwise,
sometimes
that
you're supposed to know whether they're liking you and they're wanting you to call them back, or if they're not liking you and no means no.
But don't you think? What is this before texting?
Oh no, texting was around. I find it juvenile. Maybe I was just tired by then. I don't know. I was probably tired by then. Yeah.
I got a super chat. Patel G01, $5. 5320 successfully moved to January 1. So he's talking about
the perpetual. Beautiful.
And leap year went to a red 4. So far, so good. Nothing broke on major movement within the calendars. Very good to hear. Very.
Does
good
that
to
mean
hear.
that there's any kind of history of them breaking on the leap year?
Sometimes they
I know
don't
they're
do
supposed
it.
to be delicate, but I mean, is there some kind of a history of them having issues?
Not really. And we got another super chat from Rodent 3.0. $5. BBW prefers much gaudier watches like the Parrot GMT. He almost took off a dead body in the morgue.
Patriot.
Sorry.
Couldn't your
Patriot.
GMT pass as a dress watch, dog? The 1675.
I've never had that happen, but if you
It's
look
slim.
at, well, it's
Vintage
slim, but
aesthetic.
because of the bezel being kind of bright, you know, with the blue and the red, the bezel, I think the bezel makes it not really look like a dress watch. And of course, you know, it's a dive watch. If you look at it, it looks like a sub in many ways. If you look at a 6238, the pre-Daytona actually has hands very similar to a Datejust. And so if you look at that watch, the sub dials, because it's a 6238, it doesn't have a panda pattern. It's more like an albino. The sub dials are the same color as a dial. And it almost looks like a perpetual calendar.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the one. That's a watch I was wearing once when I went to the grocers, and the checker, who was an older woman, looked at it and said, "Oh my goodness, is that a Patek?" Which means number one, she was into watches, and number two, she noticed mine, and was shocked when I said, "No, it's a Rolex." She's like, "Wait, it's not a Rolex because it doesn't have the panda dial." So this woman was into watches a little. Turned out her son got her into watches. So her son was majorly into watches. Had a Daytona, had a Submariner, had a bunch of all modern.
Did you talk to the son?
The son wasn't actually there. So when I saw her, I said, "Oh yeah," you know, I said a few things referencing with the son and stuff. And then when I went back to the grocers, I haven't seen this woman since. So maybe she was only working there for a short period. Because it's the grocers that I go to regularly every week or two. What?
Maybe she owned the fucking store, Doc.
You know that. I know you're saying that in jest, but the store is owned by an older woman. So it's a small chain of about 4 or 5. It's a kind of a health grocer, health store kind of place. They have a lot of organic foods and stuff.
Whole Foods.
Kind of like competes with Whole
What
Foods.
is the? Can I ask you something, Doc? Now that we're coming to the end of the show, can I please ask you something really personal?
Sure. If it's too personal, I'll pass.
What is the class divide with Whole Foods in America? People go, "Oh, you go to Whole Foods." What is the class divide? Please explain.
Well, a lot of people like myself refer to Whole Foods as whole paycheck. It
Why is
does tend
that?
to be expensive, and sometimes they get in the news for doing things like taking an asparagus, sticking it in a jar of water, and charging $10 for it, and crazy stuff like that.
Whole Foods is just overpriced.
Sometimes they're like famously getting caught ripping people off like crazy. The other thing they've been caught doing
Aren't they
is
gourmet? Aren't they gourmet? Like supposed to be gourmet?
Well, it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be, but
it's just really overpriced, like Mikey said. So, but they also got caught one time cheating outright because they'll have a bag. Sometimes you can get a small bag of something and it's prepackaged, and it'll say the price per pound, right? But then if you actually weigh it, it's half of what they say it weighs. So they're basically charging you double by doing it that way.
Oh, I see.
And they've been caught doing that in a few different states. And
They have a Whole Foods in New York, but it's such a class divide.
yeah, the Whole Foods in New York got caught doing it, and then
What sort of store? Who goes to Whole Foods? What sort of people shop at Whole Foods? Is it like having a BMW?
Yeah, bougie people.
Bougie. What's bougie? I don't understand this.
Bougie is a shortened term.
Bourgeoisie. Bourgeoisie.
Yeah. People who think they have to only buy the best and they're only organic, blah blah blah.
Hey, isn't that us? We only buy the best. That's the ArchieLuxury channel.
The other interesting crossover with that is also
but we don't overpay, or we don't try to.
Political lefties tend to go there too. So you see a lot of blue hairs, a lot of folks with piercings and stuff will be there. It's kind of a weird overlap.
Don't they sell normal products that you can buy at any store, like a Walmart? There's products you could buy at Whole Foods that are also in Walmart.
Not like many. Vegetables and stuff, but they're double the price.
And to be fair, some of the vegetables are organic at Whole Foods, but not all, but some.
Yeah. Either way, though, you're paying double. We've got a little small chain near me called I forget the name, but literally, you go from Safeway, and let's say a half gallon of milk is $4 right now. It went up. Everything went up dramatically recently. You go straight over to this other grocery store that's more bougie, and it's $5.50, $6, $7. It's literally almost double the price of everything on everything.
But to be fair, sometimes those grocery stores will have it. It'll be an organic product rather than what you're finding at Safeway.
Yeah, true. But I'm just referring to just general products that, like, you'd find the same brand and same item per se at like Whole Foods or this other place. I'm forgetting the name of it right now.
I thought you meant the Safeway. Yeah.
Well, no, Safeway is where you go to get good quality and good prices.
Right, but it won't be organic, is what I was.
No, they have organic. They have an organic section for sure. You pay a little more. I don't understand why you pay more for organic, because it's like, they spend less. They spend less on pesticides. Yeah, I guess so. But it seems ironic.
Are those your children in the background that I hear?
No, that's my mom's dog who I'm watching right now because she's not feeling well.
Oh, I didn't know it was a dog.
Yeah, his name's Toby. He's the sweetest little dog in the whole world. And he gets like this. He wants attention. He's a sweet little dog, and I have to keep Coda and him like absolutely separated, or Coda will just kill him. Coda is absolutely aggressive towards other dogs, just no question about it. And so yeah, they need to be kept separated, unfortunately. And so I don't like that, but my mom's not feeling well and can't care for Toby right now, so he's staying with me. And he's a sweet little dog. He's a pleasure.
Here we go. We got a Rodent 3, $5. Whole Foods nowhere near as psycho as Erhone. Bought a shopping tout there a few years ago for $75. Now they're selling for $140. Who's that?
Aaron One. Aaron One.
Aaron One. What's that? What is that? It's a food store, or what is it?
No, I don't think it's food store. I think it's like I don't know, goods, like leather goods, maybe. Aaron
One Market, an American upscale supermarket chain with 10 locations in Los Angeles County in California.
Oh,
Aaron One.
LA is crazy, sadly.
Oh, they got, but this is the thing. You know what they've got here? Let me show you something. They got beautiful foods. They do a lot of like deli sort of stuff, prepared foods. Look at this.
Ah.
That looks fucking amazing. What doesn't look amazing there? Look at that.
Well,
looks
you know,
really...
it's an ad, so they're really going to make it look good.
All these foods are plastic.
Probably.
And they're reconstructed and made to look glossy and
oh, that's
everything.
hummus. Is that hummus? Hummus. Look at that. Oh, look at the beef. The beef looks nice. Look at that beef. Beautiful with some. Look at that beans. Look at that. That looks fucking delicious.
But what he's saying is it's not likely real food that they're photographing.
Let's have a look. What do they sell here exactly? They got their own. Oh, they got organic meat.
It doesn't
And
matter.
we got the
ABC
Watch
does.
Lounge. Chris is
Got
on.
it.
Hello, Chris.
Sorry,
How are
guys.
you?
I had to grab something to eat for dinner and get ready for work tomorrow.
Hey, Chris,
So-
have you ever shopped at a place called Erin Horn? Erin One?
I've never heard of it.
No.
It's in Los Angeles.
What do you think of Whole Foods, Chris? What do you think of this store called Whole Foods?
They're okay, but I feel like it's kind of like for like a hipster kind of joint to me.
No, I wanted to
I don't
ask
know.
you that. I found a lot of resistance when I'm in America. There's a lot of class divide on Whole Foods. Why is that? People made snide remarks about Whole Foods.
Probably because they're a little pricey than most places. Wouldn't you agree, Doc and Clyde?
Yeah, we were kind of talking about that.
It's where the bourgeois
Typically, people call
shop.
it whole paycheck, unless they happen to be
Yeah.
wealthy.
Oh, vintage cola is $2.30 a can.
And I could
What's
swear the
vintage-
prices went up when Bezos bought it.
Bezos bought what?
When he bought Whole Foods, I could swear the prices went up a little.
He owns Whole Foods?
Yeah.
Is that part of the Amazon fresh delivery now?
Hey guys, I gotta drop off. I gotta go. Have a great night. Happy New
Hey,
Year.
Mikey, we love you. Thank you so much, Mikey. We love you.
Yeah, Happy New Year to everybody.
Like
Happy New Year,
Goku
Guys.
is saying, I spend more time at Trader Joe's than I do at Whole Foods.
What's Trader Joe's
Trader
expensive as well?
Joe's is great. They carry a lot of stuff that you never see
Trader Joe's is
anywhere else.
expensive.
No, it's not.
Hey, actually, you can find some stuff on sale at Trader Joe's too.
Yeah,
And
no,
Trader
they could-
Joe's will have organic foods that are at the same price as
Yep,
Fry's
and-
or Safeway might have the regular food.
Aldi is. Do you guys have Aldi's out your way? Aldi is a good place.
Yes,
to shop,
we
too.
got that in Australia.
Good night,
Aldi,
guys.
yeah. Aldi. Good night,
Good night,
Mikey.
Mikey.
See you, Mike.
Hi,
Good
Mike.
night.
But yeah, Aldi is a pretty cheap place to shop too.
Yeah, that's a
Called
discount. It's a
Aldi?
discount German shopping. Discount
Mm,
German
It
shopping.
is Arch, but they've also got an increasingly kind of like a special selected range they have. They're
Because they got their
expanding
own
their
brand. You know what? I actually like their chocolate. Is fucking amazing. They got some amazing chocolate. No, it's not premium. I'm not saying it's Lindt or super. But
Arch,
bang per buck.
Arch, I've got something for you. Wait.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny, Ranch. That's pretty funny, Rodent 3-0. That's pretty funny.
Arch, I have got something to show you, baby.
Yes,
Hold on a
sir.
minute, let me change the. How do I change the camera to go to? Oh, let me just show you like this. Can you see that?
Yeah, Lindt. Oh, extra cocoa, 99. Fuck. That's bitter. It's so bitter, but you know.
It's like eating dirt.
I know. Uh-huh.
I haven't done that since I
nine-
was
it
a
made
kid.
It made the 90s seem like Nestle Dairy Milk or something like your Yorkie. It
Yeah.
was now they say you're meant to let it melt in your mouth. Not you're not meant to like crunch it or like a Kit Kat or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something from the Lindt store that I purchased.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
chat
Yeah.
from Rodent 3.0, $5. Mike the Snake turning to running dog fights to pay the. No, he's not. Pay the bills. Thank you.
Oh, dude.
Yes, that's our Mikey. We love our Mikey.
That's our rodent. He's the one who thought of it.
We love our Mikey.
He likes. I have a feeling, rodent. You've probably bet on a few dog fights, haven't you? I bet you have. I bet you have.
Yeah. It's I got to tell you, there's some very interesting people in the Archieverse there. I just found one thing I could never understand is what's the class divide with Whole Foods? There's always snide remarks about it. I don't understand it because I thought America was pretty egalitarian society. No?
Oh, no.
It's like upper class, upper middle class that kind of stops there, basically.
But I mean, you know,
I would say
in America, you have rich folks, you have poor folks, you have the middle class, which is continuously shrinking to non-existence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Diversity. It's sad, Doc. It's sad, Doc. The middle class is shrinking. We love the middle class.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's still references made to the middle class, but the middle class in the 50s was far healthier than it is now.
Yes.
That's a sad reality.
Yes.
But as long as they can con people, as long as they can con the voters into voting in the policies to get rid of the middle class, it'll continue to shrink.
I understand. Difficult.
Yes, sir.
Guys,
we don't
that
want
is
to talk politics because that'll get people upset.
We've hit the 3-hour mark.
Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Hey, how are you, Rancher?
Great.
You're coming on to close off the show. That's my shtick.
Clyde, we were talking about food stores in America, like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, which I know nothing about. I know nothing about either of them.
Okay.
What do you have in the flyover states?
Oh, we've got both those. We've got Trader Joe's. We've got Whole Foods. They're basically the same damn thing. Or Aldi's. Trader Joe's and Aldi's are basically the same thing.
Now that you drive a Mercedes, do you shop at Whole Foods exclusively?
No, of course not.
And
it's just, I hate to. Garbage Fire always called it whole paycheck, which.
Yes, we're discussing that. Is Whole Foods, the people who shop at Whole Foods, are they less likely to need your services, or are they more likely to need your services as a defense?
Probably a little bit less likely. Well, probably less likely a criminal. Probably a little bit more, maybe a little bit more likely divorce.
Oh, more likely to divorce. Okay. You do divorces as part of your job?
No.
Yes, you do.
I'm forced into it. I don't advertise. As soon as I get rid of one, another one walks in the door, and I can't explain it.
Oh, I see. Divorces. You don't like divorce cases?
No. Well, divorces make me appreciate criminals more. I'll put it that way.
They're supposed to be far more dangerous than criminal cases.
How bad does it get in divorces?
Okay, what's the difference? What's the difference between a criminal case and a divorce case?
What's the difference?
Well, with the criminal case, there's at least a possibility that one side may not be lying.
Oh my God! Thank you, thank you.
I've heard that I don't know if it's true, but I've heard statistically you're far more likely to get shot by your client in a divorce case than in a criminal case.
Yep. As a matter of fact, my county courthouse, I used to brag how smart we were because it used to be you could just come and go, but they had the metal detectors in front of the divorce courtrooms.
Oh, I see.
Exactly.
Wow.
Got you.
Well,
amazing.
That's like I said, this might be your third felony. You might be going down, 15 to 20, but you're less likely to walk in the courtroom with a handgun than the son of a bitch who his wife was fucking his best friend and then wants to take half the shit.
And the other interesting thing is that with criminal cases versus divorces, the criminal cases, one side doesn't usually hire a hitman to take out the other side, but with divorces, it happens often.
Oh yeah, or more often than the other.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Interesting.
That's
Interesting. That's Rancher. Tell me this: the Mercedes is going well.
Yeah, so far I still have not got the title in it, so I've basically said no, I'm not doing a damn thing on that car until I get until I get the title.
Okay.
Rodent 3.0 refers to it as Trader Joe Biden's, by the way.
Okay. Apparently. Guys, this is the show for today. I want to thank our contributors. We've had a lot of wonderful people. I just had some internet problems. That's the only reason I turned the camera off. It was freezing, but
I thought you were being nice to us.
the weather's being a bit nasty. Sometimes that fucks it up. Let's go through the list. Patel G01, NV Scotsman, Patel G01, Patel G01, Little Dave, Patel G01, Patel G01, Epic Paul, James Lynch, and Good Choice Breguet James, Patel G01, Phoenician Cedar, Ken Fresno, Yankee Doodle, James Lynch, Yankee Doodle, Patel G01, Ken Fresno, Patel G01, Watcher 63, Patel G01, Little Dave, Patel G01, Patrick B, Jason M, Patel G01, Patel G01, Patel G01, Patel G01, Yankee Doodle, Patrick B, Patel G01, P Cars, I love you, man. So happy to have you back, P Cars. We got Patel G01, Mark 2, Brett, Patel G01, Mr. C, Yankee Doodle, Patel G01, William Goldrum, Mr. C, Yankee Doodle, Patrick B, Ron Dickles, FDA Dildog. We had Ryan Vlogs Live, Ross Rachel Brady, Rodent 3.0, Patel G01, Rodent 3. Guys, this is the Archie Luxury Show. Thank you so much, and I will see you.
Hang on. Don't forget, guys, to hit the thumbs
up, guys.
Everybody know you like the show.
Thumbs up, guys. Come on.
And I have a question. I mean, I missed the very beginning of the show. Did Marcelo say that his Lemans was a super clone? That can't be.
I don't understand what he's saying.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's hard to understand, but well, if it is, you know what? It's an accomplishment to get a super clone of a Lemans because it's probably a brand new thing. I can't imagine it's been out very long if they have a clone.
The movement looks too good to be a super clone. Come on.
I don't know. I'd be surprised they have a clone for it already. I don't know how those things work, but I saw a discussion of the clones on what's that channel? Watchfinder. They did one on the clones, and they said that they get a real watch and then they try to reverse engineer it. So I don't know how they do that with a Lemans.
Okay, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Love you all. See you later.
Thanks, Arch. Thanks, everyone.
Have a good one.
Happy New Year, folks.
Happy